What's going on, guys? It's Rafario, no life Pokemon player, and welcome back to my I know what I'm doing. I was like, welcome back to another episode of what are we? Where are we? Back to 2020 when I was recording my Pokemon Wii Board randomized shiny log. That's kind of how I sounded back then. Well, not I don't know. That's how I kind of pronounced it because my articulation wasn't great. It's not great right now either. Like I don't think my articulation is any of my strong points or whatever, or grammar for that matter. But welcome back to my Pokemon Platinum Hardcore Nuzlocke with the worst luck possible. Also, we have a new webcam. Yep, and now I can ping people. Also, awesome. Yeah. Recently I was having issues with just camera settings, and at some point I realized maybe I should actually get a decent webcam. So now I have a decent webcam instead of the built-in one for my laptop, which after 6 years of doing YouTube, yeah, that wasn't that bad. That was like it was time for something new. Anyways, we are in Fieldstone City. I ended there last time. I also gave myself some more money off stream, and since we can buy them in the thingamajig in the farm store, I now have vitamins. That's what they're called. Yay! So now it's time to not necessarily prep for Maylene, but also maybe prep for Maylene. As in, I could do Maylene right now. I could also ignore her for now, but I want to see something. Just a thought I had previously that I didn't have time to count. Hello, Chipama. Did I Discord? Oh, Discord. There, Discord. The wrong microphone input. Okay. Well, you could have said it here as well. Okay, let me see. Like it might be also my face cam. That's the thing. Let me check. You mute, please. Can I not easily mute this? Okay. Oh, there. Okay. Yep. Okay. That is very likely just that my face cam is now picking up audio as well. And I tried to look for how to disable that, as in I didn't see it in the mixer, which was like, oh yeah, well then probably it's not gonna be an audio input. Like I have my regular mic as an input, but I have a new face cam, which also has a built-in mic. But I just don't know how to disable capture. No, I don't want to. Hmm. How can I mute this? Google how to mute facecam webcam in Streamlabs. I'm gonna turn off webcam mic. Properties should be a box to make an audio source. Open the audio mixer on the bottom right. Yo, I can't find the track. Okay. Not showing off the properties on the camera through Streamlabs all the way down should be a checkbox to make an audio source. Yeah, well, but I don't like audio output mode is capture audio only, capture the output desktop audio, desktop. It's not. What if I just say use custom audio device? Does that do with some that does hmm wait. Okay, I may have something that's gonna be potentially weird. Wait, some you working? Hello, webcam. Webcam broke. Webcam, why you broke? Don't be broke on me. Let's go reset webcam. Let's go reset webcam. Webcam, hello, you want to do something? It says it's doing something, but also maybe not. Okay, facecam is back. Let's go check the audio. It still sounds a bit worse than usual, I think. Just yeah, okay. Let me see if I can just fully disable Um, hmm. Mixer. Open advanced settings. Can I find it here? Facecam. Facecam should be just muted. So what do you mean? What are you talking about? Hmm. So now technically it should be better, but okay, Jeff Palma, are you there and can you confirm whether the audio is decent? I'm gonna pull up my last stream just to compare the audio because I'm not fully sure it is good. Okay. I just want to pull up my last stream and compare the audio quality. I think it should be good right now, but I just want to double check. Yeah, okay, I think that's normal. Yeah, it does seem a bit muffled, which is the weird part. What? I love just okay random tips like it is. That was not sarcastic. I just really caught off guard, but yeah. Thanks for the tips. I'm just still a bit confused by the audio. Let me just okay. I'm gonna just make sure to. Can I mute everything else? Boop. We're currently just trying to fix some audio stuff. No, please, no, please. Oh, yes, no, there, please, yep. No, pressing buttons is so difficult. It is so difficult. Okay, now all of those don't have audio. And then we have the decimal. Yeah, and then device. Okay, now I specified I want to use the microphone. Just want to hear it. Past me talk. Why is past me not talking? Why are you... Was that... Yeah, there we go. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you, Jip Alma, for pointing it out, and thank you everyone for having patience while I figured it out. Cool. Anyways, now I sound good and I look good. I already looked good, but now you can see that I look good. You get what I mean. Anyways, we're maybe gonna take on Maylene today. We're gonna take on Maylene today. We're definitely gonna take on Maylene today. We're not taking on Maylene today. That would be crazy. Yep, I'm not flustered. You're flustered. What? Psychic Garter 4. Let's see. How much damage does it do against Maylene? Psychic can one-shot a Benetite. Can watch them choke, of course. How much does it do against Lucario? Okay, it does 50%. Actually, well, but then... Wait. But then doesn't that just... murder? Okay, I am potentially slower. Never mind. Wait. Okay, with max speed EVs at level 33, I am faster. And how much if I do max special attack? Okay, 70%. So that's not necessarily enough. Anyways, we have a lot that we can do. Because we just got the Veilstone last time, but we haven't really done anything here yet. So let's just go do stuff in Veilstone and ignore the fact that we have to take on Maylene at some point. We're just gonna procrastinate, like I do just regularly in life. Ooh, also, I have... Staraptor, well, Staravia, which is not a Staraptor at this point in the game yet, unfortunately. Would love to have Staraptor, but... Well, it's not gonna work right now. But what we can do right now, what we can even grab what Pokemon we can get is, I think, here. Nope, it's not here. Actually, it might be, but I don't think so. I think it's a scientist. Nope, I think it's there. Is it the old man? Does the old man give me Porygon? Yes, okay. I knew what house it was, I just was wrong about who it was. Okay. I don't know if I've named something Cinder yet, but we're gonna name it Cinder. We're naming everything after book characters, and this is from the Lunar Chronicles. Cool. Let's go then grab the, what is it called? Coin case. I want the coin case. And I think we can get that over here from a clown, and we just have to guess the right hand. And the right hand in this case is gonna be the left hand, because we have to... Yep, I'm so good at this. I don't know what I pressed. Okay, yeah, I should have guessed. Nope, okay, well... Yeah, there we go. Third time's a charm. Only 50% chance each time. Let me go quickly trigger this cutscene here with Crasher Wake, I think. Is it Crasher Wake? I think so. I think this is the Crasher Wake cutscene. Yep, hello Crasher Wake. Cool. So the thing is that I'm doing the calcs with Gardevoir against Lucario. So I'm slower, but also... There should not be any way in which he goes for Bone Rush. Even then... Okay, I do have to check what my nature is. But if I give it a Citrus Berry... Do we have Citrus Berry at this point? Can we get Citrus Berries? Maybe. We'll have to see. If I give it a Citrus Berry, then there's no risk of dying to Bone Rush either. So it actually... But then also... Then I could get paralyzed by Force Palm. Let's see. What is your nature and your ability? You are careful. Oh, okay, that's not amazing. And Trace, hold up. Oh, I could do something very funny by tracing Pure Power, but I don't think I actually can do something very funny with that. Is it okay? Does Gardevoir get some funky, super effective move against Lucario as a physical move? Let's see. Ah yes, Fire Punch. Don't know if we can get that right now. Would be funny, but also not gonna work. Actually, I'm curious. Fire Punch against Lucario. It is stronger than Psychic. As in, I think with max EVs, yeah. I can actually one-shot Lucario if I run Fire Punch Gardevoir. And I am actually kind of curious if I have something to boost fire types. Actually, okay. Move Shooters, Platinum Bulbapedia. I think it would be really funny to use Fire Punch Gardevoir. I don't think I will, but just to check. Fire Punch. Yeah, it is a route to a 12. I don't think I can get enough shards right now, though. And I don't think it's worth it either. Just because that's then... It is, unfortunately, a shooter move. But yeah. Let me see... When did we get Lucky Chant again? Is that a pre-evo move? It might be a Curia exclusive move. Wait, do you have Lucky Chant? You do have... Oh, okay. But yeah, Lucky Chant is Curia and Rolls exclusive, so Gardevoir doesn't get it. What does Meditite do again? Okay, it does Rock Tomb. So there's Rock Tombs. Oh yeah, that was the annoying bit, I guess. Okay. Well, I'm gonna ignore this for now, and I'm gonna move on to the next encounter. So if we go to Veilstone City, let me see. Just check my box again. Yeah, we do have a Geodude. So then at Route 214, we can get Rhyhorn or Houndour. And daytime it's Daytime is the best chance. Question is, can we catch Houndour right now? We do have Nest Balls. And just to check, we also have Taunt, right? Yeah, we have Taunt. So then, Houndour. Level 25? What was it? 24 max, okay. Nest Ball. It needs to be... Never mind, it needs to be 1%. Is there a way... Like, taunt 1 turn... Okay, there is... Let me see. Like, there is a way in which I can put this to sleep safely. Do I have something that can paralyze it? I don't think I have something that can paralyze yet. Then also, how does Dust Ball work? Okay, Dust Ball is just better. And can we then Repel Trick maybe at night? Is that... No. Okay. Probably using a Repel level 24 does give me more Houndour, but I think, like, I would like to do it in the daytime because it's a bigger chance for Houndour compared to Rhyhorn. However, it's a lot harder with Nest Ball. Because the thing is, I can, like, the issue with Houndour is that it has Roar, so it can make me feel the encounter. So then I would Taunt and weaken it with Bite or Leech Life, or maybe even Wing Attack. But it would need to be statused for Nest Ball to work. So... And the issue there is that I don't have a way to put it to sleep, because... It would... Let's see. We would Taunt, which is turn 1 of Taunt. Then we would switch, which is turn 2 of Taunt. And then turn 3 of Taunt will be clicking Yawn, and then it's already over. Because then turn 4 they can Roar even through Protect or whatever. So I would need something that can paralyze it. Actually, ooh, I can Taunt and then Encore it. The question is actually what other moves does it have, and do they include Bite? And can it then flinch me? 24 with Odor Sleuth, Bite, Roar, Smog. Yeah. So it's gonna Bite, I get flinched, I can't Encore, and then it's kinda over. How many Encore turns? Okay, left 3. So I could Encore and then Yawn. That's the thing. But let's see, how much speed does a Houndour have? 24. Yeah, a lot more speed than my Norbert. So it doesn't work. Okay, so I just have to delay this encounter for now. I think that's just the reality of the situation, but it's totally fine. There's no reason why I would want to necessarily get this encounter right now. I want to see Metatite. It evolves late, right? I don't think we can get it right now. Yeah, 37. We do get Psychic, I think, though. But also, I don't think this is useful at all. No. 40 base stats. Or base attacks. Okay, no. I'm just trying to find a way to do this right now. There's also Pikachu. I can go to the Trophy Garden. The Trophy Garden, I can get guaranteed Pikachu, I think. Trophy Garden. Since we have Staravia, and we have Roselia, and we have Kricketune. So it's guaranteed Pikachu. Pikachu gets Thunder Wave. Right. Yep. A Thunder Wave can't miss in this generation. So then we would need the Houndour to be at 10%, which is still not great. Okay, I don't think Nest Ball is the solution here. Also, what are your stats? I guess Adamant. Okay, cool. Do get Psybeam, which is kind of neat. Okay. Well, I do also want to check the game corner, Veilstone game corner, just to see what moves we get there again. So I think we get Psychic. Not fully certain though. Let's go put you on the team. Veilstone game corner. What moves do we get? We get Substitute, Metronome, White Lens is nice. Yeah, Psychic. We get Psychic and Flamethrower. So the thing is, Psychic doesn't really help me that much in this gym. Just because 2 Pokemon aren't weak to it. Yeah, I'm mainly looking at things that learn Flamethrower potentially. Machoke, okay. Yeah, we have Ponyta. But Ponyta is not going to be useful here, I think. Just calcs wise. Ah, we'll actually want Rhydon instead. Okay. Togetic. Honestly, Togetic can learn some decent moves with TMs now, which actually gives me just ways to deal damage with this. Is in Flamethrower? Okay, no, just he gets Flamethrower, but not like. Okay, it does get Psychic. I think I'll probably teach it Psychic. Let's just go do that so it has a way to deal damage. So, in order to do that, we need to buy a bunch of coins, which is why I also got a lot of money. So here, awesome music. Whoop, we're just gonna buy a bunch of coins. Okay. I wanted to look at Pokemon that are in Flamethrower. Of course, mainly fire types, but hey. How many coins do we need for Psychic? 10,000, okay. Fun. Yeah, we'll get there eventually. Also, did we get return here as well? Yeah, we get return as well. However, we have Hustle Togetic. So that doesn't help us there. Otherwise, return would be good, but well, we can't really do anything with it. Okay, I don't see anything great for Flamethrower. Yeah, I don't really see a plan for Maylene just yet. Although I don't think that leading with Gardevoir and just clicking Psychic is a bad plan. As in, I can just lead Gardevoir with Psychic, click one protect on Meditite to prevent fake out, and then just two-shot the first 2 Pokemon. What is Psychic? 29. Okay. Boop. Thank you. There. Psychic for Norbert. Okay, let's do it over Charm, because it doesn't really help me. Okay, now it has a way to damage stuff. Hooray. Yeah. I just want to put it in the front. Bloop. Okay. I'm just thinking, and I'm not really doing anything. That's the issue right now. I also don't have fly, which is annoying. But let's see, if I lead with Gardevoir, level 33, I can, well, 32, and then I make it so it can outspeed the, it levels up mid-fight. What is, okay, let me see. We should see Machoke second, because of Rock Tomb. And then... yeah, then there is Lucario, but it should just be a 2-shot. If it goes for Force Palm, it still takes a big Psychic. My Psychic does over half against it. So... I just want to... The thing is, do I want to give it a Citrus Berry or a Cherry Berry? I wanna... okay, let me try something. I want to see if I can find my first attempt at this, because that is... I had Gardevoir there. Should be... oh wait, need to go to the hand-drawn thumbnails. Here. Stream 2. Okay, I did not get all the way there. Hello. 3. Was that it? Or was it just Fantina? That was just Fantina. Never mind. So it's stream 4. We'll get there eventually. Okay. This is Rival. Sure. I want to see where I beat Maylene. There. Okay. So it's just Protect, Psychic, Psychic, Psychic. And yeah, take a Metal Claw and Psychic again. Yeah, it should just be Metal Claw. What item did I have on it? Can I see that? Can you want to show me? Amulet coin. Okay, well, yeah, we just do that. I want to check one more thing though, and that is, does Haunter learn Flamethrower? No. Okay. Well, that's fine. Yeah. Yeah, I want a contingency plan. How fast is Ponyta? Sounds crazy, but I don't know. It's decently fast. In 90. Do I have any speed EVs on that? Was it max speed EVs? Nice voice crack. Because if it's max speed EVs, then it can just outspeed Lucario. 26, Brave Nature, 61. Okay. Is that max speed EVs? Let me just check. Yeah. And 32 does not outspeed it. Never mind. Okay. So you're useless. You aren't. Okay. Yeah, I don't want Psyduck here. Let's see. Well, if it goes wrong, then then it shouldn't have a Metal Claw boost. Okay, let's see, level 32. Oh, okay, level 29 and has 70 attack. So then level 32. Yeah, it definitely lives a crit Metal Claw. It does 35% damage. So we just wing attack. If they heal, then I wing attack twice again. And I can't live a third hit. Wait, I can't have a second hit. Let me see. So how much damage did Gardevoir do again? So I need to do 33, so 61 HP. Gardevoir level 33. It is a careful nature, which is unfortunate in that regard. Psychic does 51. However, I kind of tempted to give it a metronome. So then it would do, I guess, Twisted Spoon damage. 58. Just check metronome. Item Bulbapedia. Okay. Yeah, it's only 10%, but it is something. So then I just give it a couple EVs. Yeah, okay, 68 EVs. So let's just say 100 EVs for special attack for Gardevoir and give it max speed. And then we're fine. So let's just go do that. Like I know I have vitamins, but those are for when I want to control the EVs a bit more. Right now, I'm just gonna cheat them in. Because I want to make progress. Okay. So export backup memory. So now we get to PK Hex. And now let's go give Rods those EVs. I'm gonna do max speed EVs, and then for the special attack I'll just use actual vitamins because I can. Bloop. There we go. Should be in our party. Yes, there's the Rods. Stats, give it 252. Well, let's do 255 in the speed EVs. Set that. Just double check that I actually changed it. Yes. And then export. Boop. And now we can import it into the game. Yay. Okay. Now, let's go unpause that. Oh, no. There we go. Forgot about that I had audio turned on for that. And now we go here, calcium. Boop. We use that 10 times because I think that's the max that it's useful. We can check. I think more than 10 vitamins doesn't work anymore. Boop. Yeah, okay. And now, where can these? Let me go check the move pool. We want Psychic, so we want to delay the evolution a bit. Let's see, what level does Curlia learn it? 31. Okay, cool. So I can just immediately evolve it into Curlia at least. Bloop. Okay, there is Curlia. And then we're going to level it up a bit more. And we're going to use the advice of GMG64 because we get Magical Leaf, which always hits. So we're going to do it over Double Team because that doesn't help at all. There's no scenario in which it helps. It doesn't even help me with like, oh no, they dropped my evasiveness, so I want to boost it. Also, I don't use setup moves in this run, so bye-bye Calm Mind. Not gonna use that. I could maybe use a Lucky Chance Reflect at some point, but we're not gonna use Calm Mind. Okay. So, level 30, we're gonna cancel this evolution, because then we can level it up one more time. And now we get Psychic. Slightly earlier, so we don't have to use a weaker move to take care of the Metatite and the Lucario. So there we go. Loop. Learn Psychic. And now it can actually evolve. And voila. So now, let's see. 74 speed and 81 special attack. Yep, that's perfect. What I'm gonna do now, I want to just buy 2 metronomes. Like, I think metronome is quite a funny item. So I actually need to get some more coins first. I also want to grab like 2 white lenses, I guess. Let's just go buy a couple coins. And with a couple, I mean 5,000. Why not? Okay. But yeah. Things are gonna move a lot faster now that I'm actually using rare candies and Pika hacks to make it go faster. So yeah, I'm a bit conflicted about it just because I don't like giving up on the initial principle of not doing it, but then also it did feel necessary just to keep this from dragging on, with every attempt being like 6 streams if it goes almost all the way. So yeah. But it still doesn't matter in any way. So let's see. I want okay, 1 white lens. Oh, well, 6 1 white lens, 1 zoom lens, and let's go 2 metronomes. There we go. Just a funny way to boost moves for if I need them later in the fight. So metronome. Actually, for now, I want to give you the amulet coin because I'm also going to use you to take on most of the trainers in this gym. And I do want to give the metronome to Kano. There we go. And let's just get the silk scarf to Akiko, just to have default decent items. And I think I can also... Let's just go back and need some stuff a bit more. Just get most stuff to the level cap. Roll 31. Payback, no thanks. Level cap is 32, level cap is 32. Yep. Just so I don't have any dead weights on the team. I'm gonna get everything to 32, I think, except for... Crobat can stay at 31. Just to have a bit more room for taking on trainers. So I'll just use Kano to take on the random trainers, I think. I could also use Eco. Just realized I have Akiko and Eco. But hey. Yeah. It's not like my 2 normal types are gonna help me in this gym in any way, but I just don't need them. Do not have the bike, which I already had for a while, but still, movement, yay. Okay. So. Gym. Actually, I need to... Do I have Protect? I have 1 Protect. Nice. Bloop. Over Teleport. It is nice for movement, but I don't need it. I'm gonna get Fly very quickly anyways. And, yeah, we need Protect here. Okay, also, let me just do the calcs just to be safe. For the Metal Claw damage. Yeah, we should survive that. Awesome. Okay. Wait, I was looking at... Oh, Bone Rush is 3. It's never mind. Yeah, there's no world in which I live Bone Rush, but I should live it. Anyways. Let's ignore that guy for now, because I can walk around him. No, actually, I don't even need to go to the left, so there's no reason to walk there. And I just want to take on a gym with as little trainers as possible right now, just so yeah, certainty. Something like that. Actually, no, let's go take you on. Just to get some experience already on Gardevoir, so it's closer to the next level, which I'm gonna need for many. So 46. Okay. Just to check, what were the gym trainers? There is, of course, Heracross, which is slower than me, so it's not a threat. Okay, nothing is a threat here. Good to know. So let's just go clear them out. I did just very much block myself, but that's okay. Bloop. Actually 400. I think that's fine. Yeah, no way, this gives more than double. Yep. Okay, cool. So now I don't use you anymore and use Kano instead. And actually, I'm just quickly gonna get Gardevoir to the next level against wild Pokemon. Well, to almost the next level. So I can just immediately do the gym after this. Like, I can just get through the puzzle and then immediately do the gym. No reason to delay any further. Okay. Bloop. We're at 215. Got my Meryl encounter there. So just to check how much experience I get from something, let's leave with Kano. So, Staravia. You're not going to be an issue for me, right? No. Okay, good. 300. Okay. That's totally fine then. I don't know about you though. So let's not do that. That is slightly higher level, but it's totally fine. Bloop. Okay. Let's just do one more Staravia. Or a Meryl. No way Meryl gives double the experience of Staravia. Yeah, perfect. And this, just to check if 300 something, how much do I have right now? Okay, perfect. Bloop. Okay, let's get out of here. There we go. Then we can heal up. Lead Crobat for the last couple trainers. Actually, just immediately I can... There's no way Crobat will gain a level. And even then, like, oh no, I lose my contingency plan, which I shouldn't need. Okay. The one thing is, what if a Force Bomb, that I'm paralyzed, but then also they're not gonna Force Bomb. Even then I can sack something. Actually, let's go bring a sack. Just because I can. Let's go bring Kricketot. Just in case I get paralyzed and I can switch. Okay. Bloop over Bibarel. Bye bye, Bibarel. Okay. Let's see. I wanna lead with Kano. And then do the puzzle. Woo. Okay. So speedrun this puzzle because I'm a speedrunner. Yep, I go fast. Look at me going fast and running into walls. I'm so good at this. Yep, look at me go fast. We're punching stuff, we're shoving stuff, and I'm good at it. Okay, I don't think I need to get rid of those right ones, so voila. And another one. Okay. And this one goes up. No, it goes left. Never mind. We'll get there. Also, why are there holes in the floor? Wait, it doesn't... it needs to go around and then down. I get it now. I know how this puzzle works. But yeah, why are there holes in the wall, in the floor? Did I say wall? I don't know. There's probably holes in the wall too, but this one's more specifically about the floor. Floor holes. No, that's the wrong way. Why are you even allowing me to do that? Just don't play a stupid animation. Thank you. Okay. And then there's one more. And we're just gonna quickly take on your Heracross. Here we go. Heracross, more like... Bye. Got him. Oh, amazing. And that should be the puzzle. Just gotta shove this one 2 more times. Bloop. Okay. Let's see. You have metronome, you have amulet coin that's gonna give you metronome. Actually, I don't really need to use the amulet coin because, well, infinite money that I'm doing in this run, so who cares? Okay, let's go save, just in case crash or whatever. I don't know. And then fight. Yeah, save a lot of data, I get it. Well, time to get some water. Never a bad idea. Okay. Just to check. Psychic, protect. Okay, cool. Here we go. What could go wrong? There are 2 things that could go wrong. We could see Bone Rush from Lucario, which would one-shot Gardevoir. Or we could see Force Bomb, which would paralyze it. However, I don't think the AI ever goes for that over Metal Claw, which just does the most damage. So, well, it does the most damage with a single hit. Anyways, we trace Pure Power. Unfortunately, we're not going to do anything with that. They're going to go for Fake Out, so we're going to start with Protect. Fake Out has +1 priority in this game and flinches guaranteed, but it can only be used on this first turn, so using Protect blocks that. Then we're free to click Psychic, which should just one-shot this Metatite. There we go, that should give us a little bit of experience, which gets Gardevoir to level 33. Main important thing about this goes from 76 speed to 78 speed, and Lucario has 77 speed. But first we have to deal with a Ultimate Choke. However, dealing with it isn't an issue because we can just click Psychic. Psychic is a one-shot against the Fighting type. Just a pure Fighting type. Super effective Psychic goes down. Metatite was also part Psychic, so it was just neutral, but it's a lot weaker, which is why that was a one-shot. And now Lucario is a part Steel type, so unfortunately this isn't a one-shot. It's not super effective, but we should still be faster because of the level up. So, yep, with the Metronome we get a 20% damage boost now for Psychic, so it does like around 2/3. And we should see a Metal Claw here from Lucario, which is his strongest move on paper. Also boosts its attack, and with a crit comes close to knocking me out, but there's no priority. And we still outspeed it and can land another Psychic, which now even has a 30% damage boost from the Metronome. So that's more than enough to knock out the Lucario. And there we go. Look at me, commentator for Furio mode. And let's go open the counters because we can change stuff now. There we go, defeated Maylene very easily because Gardevoir is good. And I win, so now I get the Cobble Badge, which gets us to level cap was 37. Yay! Okay, moving on. I think the plan is get Pikachu and beat up Wake. I did not realize there is this. How have I never known about this? I've never realized this exists, that you can... There's a shortcut? Oh my god, it's awesome. Did not know that. Oh, yeah, we gotta take on the grunts. Hello, grunts. Grunts, what do you have? Zubat, Stunky, Zubat, Krogunk. Okay. So... Oh no, Confuse Ray. We can just use Person Berries and be fine. So the question is, what do I get for Person Berry? Like, what do I want to use here? I definitely want to do this right now, because that will get me Fly, which is just going to be great for movement around the region. However, let me see. We want something that can one-shot all of these, but also doesn't take too much damage. And honestly, Akiko probably works pretty well. And yeah, the other option, actually you have Clutch, so yeah, I think the option is just Kano, because it also probably does more damage. It's close. I think with Hillscarf it would, yeah, okay. Anyways, let's go grab Staravia, just because I think, okay, it's gonna get close combat. Actually, we have Staraptor now. Hold up. Let's get rid of you. Let's go just get Staravia. Staraptor. Just to have a good Pokemon. Well, we already have good Pokemon, but get more good Pokemon. I completely forgot about that. I've never had the luxury of having a Staraptor before in one of these runs, because the Staravia unfortunately always died before we got to that point. But now we actually have a Staravia that didn't die before that point because it didn't have a Staravia yet, so it got it really late. Aerial-Ace is great, as GMG already said. It's a straight upgrade over Wing Attack, because it's just Wing Attack, but it can't ever miss. And yeah, then we can get it to level 34. Might learn another move. I think Takedown at 33. Yep, but Takedown is useless. Then we get to 34, where Staravia evolves into a lovely Staraptor, and it then learns Close Combat. There we go. Unfortunately, it won't boost our attacks, or boost our defenses. This is not Mega Staraptor with Contrary, but still, having a Pokemon with Close Combat and Intimidate, like Intimidate is not that useful, but meh, it's just a Raptor still. 86 attack, which is stronger than Kano, and it is far less bulky, but it's still something. Okay, I think we're just gonna use Kano. Let me check if it one-shots stuff with Wing Attack. Crobat, 32, Wing Attack. One-shot Zubat, doesn't one-shot Stunky. Meh. It is a bit of a scary Stunky though, so I actually need to be kind of careful there. I can also now get Golduck. Like, it may seem weird, but I think Golduck is nice. We're just gonna evolve some stuff that I can evolve right now, and then we'll figure out what I use exactly. Okay, so Screech, no. Bloop, 33, and Psyduck is evolving. Yay. What are your stats? 80 and then 60, okay, 8, 80 special attack. Don't think it's much of a difference. I should get kind of like 2 levels and it should be fine. Like, I just gotta keep one of them alive. Yeah, okay, let's go give this a Persian berry. And then we can also just give this a Persian berry, just in case I need to switch. Give this a Persian berry. And then rare candy. Bloop. No, I don't think that works with roar. Okay, well, here we go. Floomp. Yeah, I don't think there's any reason to worry. Yes, there is a Fury Swipe Stunky, but it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Okay. Yep. Time to check Pokemon Go, because nobody cares about this fight. I don't know if there's a better side to take care of first, but let's just go to the right side. Bloop. Wing attack, that's awesome. Okay, Stunky. Yeah, that's the less fun one to face first, but it's totally fine. Sing doesn't even hit with gravity. God, you're useless. Okay, kill the Stunky. And now we can just kill everything. Okay. Bye-bye. Thank you. Okay, don't think there's anything interesting in Pokemon Go, unless there's a shiny. Any shiny Pikachu with hats? I have encountered many of those already. Well, 3 of those in this event, but no. Okay. Cool. And now we have Looker, and we can get Fly. I'm actually probably gonna teach Fly to Crobat. Just over Leech Life, I guess? Like, it's not a good move, but I do want Fly on something. And I like all the moves on Staraptor. Maybe I can get rid of, what is it? Endeavor? I don't know. Ooh, maybe I should teach Staraptor Return at some point. Ah well, we'll do that at some point. Okay, Fly. So Norbert also can learn it, but Norbert has too many good moves. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of Leech Life. Bloop. Okay. There we go. Now we heal up and we just continue moving on. We just travel. Yeah, we just travel, I think. Okay. Yeah, I want to lead with Staraptor for now. Actually, it's not EV trained. I don't think there's going to be something I necessarily want to EV train this for, so I'm fine with getting some garbage EVs, honestly. Yeah, just having stuff old person base is fine. I think this is a decent squad to have. So let's go travel. Actually, yeah, I don't care about the hippo right now. How do I catch the hippo? I do think I want to just grab the hippo because I can. Hippo, Dusk Bowl. Okay, I need to deal 50% in damage or so. What is its moveset? Hippopotamus. Take down Jan, bite sand attack, maybe Sand Tomb. Okay. Would quick attack kill it? Let's see. Route 214, do I have that open somewhere? Yes. So then let's go to the Maniac Cave. And then it's, okay, level 22 to level 23. Hippo. 22 worst defenses against a Staraptor. Level 34 with quick attack. Yeah, that should never kill. Cool. Oh. Hello. Surely area always one-shots everything here, right? Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Let's go walk around here and grab Dig. Okay. Okay. That went well. There's not that many encounters. But now I do want encounters because I want the Hippopotamus. And I know that you can't get encounters on door tiles, but I still want to just keep running up and down here. Because I can. Actually, I don't know. I wouldn't say the best way to do it was go back and forth here, but yeah, then you end up leaving. So, no, let's not do that. I think that I just want to go up and down around here. And I just need the 10% Hippopotamus, and then I can be on my way. So please give it to me right now. And I will be really happy, but just do it quickly. Because I know it's 10%, and I know it's worse luck, but also that's not part of the deal. I didn't change any encounters, so please just give me the Hippopotamus. Okay. We're gonna be here for a while, it seems. This is at 10%. What is the big idea? What's the big idea? Idea. It's such a weird word. What do you mean is idea? I think ideally, or I don't know. Like, what are there other words that end with EA? Plea? It's not like it's a pleadial. Idea. Pleadial. No. It's a pleadial. Pleadial. Idea. Pleadial. English is such a weird language. And I won't excuse myself when saying ID, just because it makes more sense than idea, in my opinion. And also, it's not even that it makes more sense. Like, yes, that is a big reason, but also, it always just sounds weird, in my opinion. When someone, in this case me, tries to say idea in the correct way, it's always just awkward in a way. So I prefer to say ID. It just never feels right when I say idea. Because it always also feels like there's so many different ways to say idea. Idea. I don't know. It just always sounds wrong. It feels like there is no correct way to pronounce it. There's no consistent way to pronounce idea, in my opinion. So then I just say idea because at least that's consistent in a way. Anyways, time for murder. Actually, the one thing I want to check, does area 8 always kills? Shouldn't, but I'm just gonna go for quick attack. This guy is a bit safer. Yeah. Ah! Should have maybe thought about that. We're fine though. Cool. Dusk Ball. Bloop. Yeah, there we go. Okay, what do I call Hippopotamus? What's a book character that I can name Hippopotamus after? Any book that I know with hippos. The Hungry. I'm gonna call you Hungry. You're sounding like a book with a hungry hippo, right? Hungry. Cool. And we're out of here. So, let's go. We'll milk you up. Bloop. And now when I get through here without encounters, because I am not equipped to catch Houndoom yet. Oh, Houndour. I don't have... I have Tauntaun Crobat, but I don't think... Actually... Okay, the thing is, I can catch Houndour now because it's nighttime. Well, can I? Yeah, it just needs to be at 50% HP. But the odds of finding Houndour is just a lot worse, and I would really like Houndour. Especially because I lost my good fire type in Infernape. So, yeah, I do want to get this encounter in daytime. Just gotta figure out how to catch it in daytime. Sure, Magmaizer. We're gonna use that. Definitely. Okay, hello, guy. Surely you can't deal with a duck. What does a guy do against a duck? Cry, that's correct. Bye-bye. Okay. And then there is this guy, who I think is all evolutions. So, let's go try Akiko. And just give 2 rare candies to it, actually. Bloop. Agility, no, not using any setup moves in this run. Okay, well, bye-bye. Still Repel going on? Yep. Okay, didn't need to use an extra Repel, nice. And actually Super Repels last for a long time, okay. Yep. Okay. So now we are on this route, which was 213? Yeah. So Valor Lakefront, Grand Lake Hotel, Route 213. The potential encounters here are Shadows, Buizel, and Winkle. And in the daytime, also Chatot. The thing is, I can get Shadows and Buizel, well, Shadows and Winkle from surfing. So in the latest encounter, to get Buizel, not that it matters that much, but then at least like I have more encounters in general. Because getting Shadows on one of these routes is just a waste. The one thing I can check is, how about the 212 encounter? So 212 at the north area is just all dupes. Oops, all dupes. And then south. What about south? Yeah, okay. So it's Shadows, Quagsire, Buizel, Croagunk. And I think I want to try getting Quagsire. So I would then, yeah, first is, okay, these encounters just don't matter right now. I want to get to Pastoria, and then I want to see if I can get to the Trophy Garden through the other side. Okay. So, yeah, it's fine. Bloop. Okay. Use a regular Repel. Get some berries. Aguav. Sure, that's a berry that exists. I got a Discord DM, so I'm gonna check that out. Also, my phone is a bit not dusty, but it feels like rough on the backside. Seems like if it's like it's a bit dirty. That's the word I was looking for. Okay, I'm gonna look at it later. Just cool. we'll get back to this later after my stream. Okay. Berries, what do we have here? Ross already have that. And yep, papa. Yeah, papa. Like, what is it? It's a dog. I don't know what the dog is called. Is it the dog doesn't have a name? It's like, is it a dog of wisdom? Anyways. Pastoria City. Hello, Poke Center. Thank you. Okay. So now, let's see if I can first check how I can catch Pikachu. Okay, it does well. Should just work with the tiniest bit of damage. So I don't know if quick attack kills though. Actually, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grab a Hippo. Let's go grab my Hippo. And then I just set up Sandstorm. And that is also a way of dealing damage. He wished me good luck. Well, it's a bad luck stream, of course. Oh well. Okay, so Heart Home City. I don't want to be here. I want to go through here. So we're gonna go over here. Boop. Okay, the blockade is gone, so that's good. Let's see. Okay. Oh, whoopsie. Oh well, that's fine. Tried to lock in for dodging them, but I kind of failed. But hey. We have Silk Scarf return. Sure, that kills him with Chop. Yeah, good. I don't know what to do with you guys. And the solution is just dodge them. Okay, also, citrus berries. Let's go. Just gonna dupe those and I'm set for the rest of the run. There's also Sunny Day there, but I don't need that right now. Instead, I'm gonna go over it. Oh, I thought at some point you would definitely turn around. Bright. What? Another Hoot Hoot. And another Machop. Actually, you're a higher level. Ah, well, it's fine. Okay. Don't care about that item. Trophy Garden. Here we go. What was Pikachu's moveset? It didn't have a way to kill. Trophy Garden. Pikachu. It has what level? 24. There's a Slam. I don't think that's killing a Hippopotas though. Not Body Slam. Regular Slam. Against a Hippo. 22. Yeah, no. So then I can switch it in and switch it out. Good. It's quiet. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yeah. So that just it. Trophy Garden. At night. Pichu, Roselia, Kricketune, Pikachu, Staravia. All dupes except for the Pikachu line. Pichu, hello. Are you easier to catch? No. You are the same difficulty to catch. Okay, you definitely don't destroy Hippopotas. Yeah. you can't even damage me. Cool. Tail whip, yep, fine by me. Dusk ball. Don't know if this works immediately. No, okay. Just gonna keep trying until it works. Because slowly, they're getting lower HP. Yeah, there we go. Right at the threshold. Okay. Jason. Are we doing Jason? Yeah, we're using Jason. Bloop. Jason. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Done. Okay, and now we can fly here. And I think now it's just get this leveled up. And then do the gym, because we have a plan for the gym already from last time. Let's go check your IVs though. Or not IVs, nature. Hasty, nice. That is actually really nice. Does it let you outspeed Crobat? I don't think so, but I can check. Crobat, Distortion World. Against a Raichu. Level 49 or so. Hasty. No, it's gentle. Hasty. No. Don't even level 50. Never mind. Okay. Still, you exist, so that's something. So we put you on the team. Over Hippo. We put you on the team over Edmund. Okay. And I think I want Carswell on the team as well. I'm gonna get rid of Akiko for now. It's not that useful here. Okay. So I want to make this a Raichu with Thunderbolt, Discharge. Okay, I'm just gonna, just to be safe, I'm gonna look up the last time I beat Wake. Was it this stream? No, it was this stream. There we go. Using preview is actually useful. Nice. Okay. It was pretty late, I think. Yeah, here. Okay. Because I think it's just simple. We lead with... Oh, so it's... Oh, yeah, we have Thunderbolt, Quick Attack, Thunder Wave, Natural Gifts. Yeah. And then we Thunderbolt the Gyarados, switch into Togetic on a Mudshot from Quagsire, Encore into that. Now I can weaken it with Psychic until it's in range of Natural Gifts. So I yawn, and on the sleep turn switch into Teensy, then Natural Gifts. I don't know with what berry, but I can look it up. They said it's a grass berry. And then Floatzel also just dies. Okay. Let's see. So we have a Raichu. Level 37 is level cap. Thunderbolt. Do I need any EVs? Floatzel. Meteor Wake. Okay, I do need some speed EVs to outspeed the Floatzel. So let's just do 100 there. Okay, now max speed, sure. And then I don't need any special attack, but I'm just gonna dump 100 in special attack. And then let's look up Natural Gift. What berry do I need for grass? Raspberry works. Pineapple, Rindo, Lychee. So I think it's just Rost. And then, so we give it a natural gift with the raspberry. No attack investment, that does 60%. And then we have a Togetic, level 37. Just gotta make sure it's faster than that, than the Quagsire. And it currently has 30 speed. Okay, so it needs 10 speed EVs. Yeah, it needs 8 speed EVs and it's faster. And then we give it Psychic. Psychic does 28, so we just click 2 Psychics. And then we kill it. And then we click 2 Psychics. Well, Psychic, yawn, Psychic, switch, natural gift, win. Okay. So let's go export the save file again. I want to give Pichu and Staraptor max friendship and give Pichu max speed. Because giving Staraptor max friendship will let me use max power return, which is just good in general. So export backup memory. Bloop. Then we open that. Okay, Pichu. So we want to do friendship max. Okay, and then stats speed max. Okay, set. The one thing I do need to check is Raichu 37. Does it die to an Aqua Jet? Yeah, I don't think so, but I should just check just in case. It does die to an Aqua Jet. So I give it 100 HP EVs as well. Okay. The question is then... Yeah, okay, I think it's fine. Yeah. It's not gonna have max special attack, but I think it's fine. I can always use EV reducing berries later. Okay. Then let's just go max out my money again. And I have some new berries that I can duplicate. Citrus, Agave, Papa. Okay, cool. Now we export this. And we import it. Okay. There we go. And now let's go give this some HP ups. Just 10 of those and then 10 calcium to get the special attack up as well. But does HP up immediately work? Oh, okay, it immediately works. Interesting. So that should be 100. Yes. Now calcium. Yep. It's kind of funny that they wrote Spatak and then I had to put special attack in brackets behind it. I don't think I have a Thunderstone yet, but I can buy that if I don't have it. I haven't gone through the Salation Ruins yet, actually, which is something I will need to do before continuing after Pressure Wake. But at least now, first we can just evolve Pichu into Pikachu. Okay. Let's go get this to level 36 and then evolve into the Raichu. I will miss out on what's it called? Discharge, but I don't really need Discharge. Yes, it's nice to have a spread move, but we'll be fine. Faint, no thanks. No reason to use that at some point. Okay, do we get any other interesting moves, or is it just stats? Agility, no speed, no setup moves. Okay, 36. And let's go level up Carswell as well. No clue what this gets, but we'll see. Brass Whistle is useless. This is just gonna be like a Pokemon sitting in the back, because why not? Giga Drain. Yeah, there we go. That's the move that I wanted. 60 base power? Okay, well, sure. disappointed. But hey, nothing I can do about it except modifying the game, which is... no. Ooh, toxic spikes, those are cool. So that over leech seed, Stunswork could still be useful with defog at some point. No. Okay. Toxic spikes could genuinely be pretty good. Sweet scent. Ooh, sweet scent. Yes, please. Hmm. I'm gonna do it over Stun Spore, but meh. I might still get rid of Sweet Scent. I don't want to do it over Ingrain though. Okay. So now we have Pokemon to deal with Pokemon. Let's go get the rest to level 36 as well. Also, I need to kill something with speed EVs for Norbert. Ancient Power, no thanks. I'm not fighting any Moltres today, so doesn't really help. And a UT36 as well. Okay. So, first step is we fly to Route 20th Town. Yep. Now I'm gonna go to 201 and turn off battle animations. Lead with Norbert. Okay. And quickly kill some Starly. Let's just do 4. Just to check, Norbert only had HP EVs, right? Yeah, okay. Good. Four is good. Yes, 4 is good. And welcome, Mason Nickel. Can I call you Mason? Can I call you Nickel? Can I call you M8V? Anyways, welcome. I'm just getting a couple Starly to have a small bit of speed EVs on my Togetic, so I will then be able to outspeed the Quagsire from Crash Wake and encore it into Mudshot. So now, actually, let me check. Do I have a Thunderstone? And the answer is no. I think I can buy it at the Philstone department store, but I'm not completely sure. We will see. But let's just go to Philstone and have a look. I think I should be. Like, surely they have evolution stones at the department store. Otherwise, I will sue the department store and say their stock is bad. What do you have? No. Okay, I think this is for the rest. Is it basic stuff? No. Okay, actually, you might have evolution stones. Nope. You have a counter app. That's different. Okay. No thanks. Floor 3, I think it's just TMs. Is there any of you? Do you just have lottery stuff? Do you have? No? Yeah, well, I agree. Also, I need natural gift. Do you have natural gift? Yeah. Feels in the department store. Are there any evolution stones? Evolution stones, hello, no? Do we just not have evolution stones? Thunderstone, Bulbapedia. Do I just have to go through the Solatian Ruins? I can do it. I will do it. Just don't want to. Also want to buy some... Yeah, I gotta buy some TM, so... I actually need to be here for those. Hello. Natural gifts. I already had it, just a later number. Bloop. That should be good. So let's go with these natural gifts. 84, 83. To my Pikachu. Let's get rid of Sweet Kiss. Actually, it doesn't have quick. Wait, what do you mean it doesn't have? No quick attack? We don't have quick attack on this? I guess because it was a Pichu. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. Well. I guess. Oh, wait, forgot to give that max friendship. Let's just... No, I'm not gonna give this another attack. Why not? Okay. Thunderstone, Bulbapedia, what did it say? Acquisition... Okay, yeah, we just can't buy them in this game. So we have to go to the Celestian Ruins to get the evolution stones. Sure. I had to go there at some point anyways, so... No better time than today, or tomorrow, or whatever they say. Hello, Celestian Town. Let's see how we can catch Unknown. Okay, Dusk Ball. That just works. We don't need to weaken it, we can just immediately throw Dusk Ball, and then we have a sack for whatever fight I want. Because Unknown is not going to be useful in any other way. Yeah, time to get stones. Hello, Unknown. Ooh, you're high level. But you're also caught. Yep. What character can I name this after? Let's see. Is there any character who goes unnamed for a big portion of the book? Let's do Hercules. After the blood of Hercules. Which... that's not Hercules, that is Hercules. Yep, it sure is a book. It is a book. I think that's Unknown F, but I'm not completely sure. Also, I don't have a great way to deal with hikers, but yeah, sure, Roselia will have to deal with it. I just completed the Unknown Alphabet in Pokemon Go, so I'm a bit more confident about it. Also, it's because... than I would otherwise be. Also because F is the standard Unknown form in Pokemon Go, as in if you go to the Pokédex in Pokemon Go, like the Unknown icon there shows an Unknown F, which is kind of crazy. Okay, we got Thunderstone, we just need a Firestone now, and I'm not sure if I have missed it. There's definitely a chance that I've missed it at this point, honestly. But also, let's go check the last rooms. No, okay, so I think I've missed a Firestone, but that's fine. I can't think of anything I need to evolve with the Firestone in this game. Or at least in this, like, that I can reasonably encounter. Oh, there's a Mind Plate. That is good to know. I can boost my Psychic. I could have already gotten that earlier. Well, now I know. So, yay. Okay, yeah, turn around, right, thank you. Bloop, nope, oh, never mind, I'm out of range. Awesome. There we go. Okay. Now, we have Thunderstone. There we go. Evolve Pikachu. Yeah, honestly, I don't have a better reason... I don't have a better item to give to Gardevoir right now anyways, so I can't just give that to Gardevoir. Like, Metronome is funky, but it only starts being more useful than Mind Plate after 3 turns? Is the Mind Plate 20% in this? I think type boosting items became 20% in Gen 4. Yeah. Because in Gen 3, like for example, the Miracle Seed was only 10%, but in this game it is now 20%, so that's nice. So let's go take on... Actually, we have to take on the rival first, right? Is the rival first? Completely forgot about the rival in Pastoria City. But I don't think he is a big deal. Especially now that we have Gardevoir. I might actually prefer Metronome here, but we'll see. So, Staravia, Ponyta, Roselia, Primplot, yeah. Let's see. Primplot, Restoria City against Gardevoir. Level 36. I think we had... Those are special attack stats. 93. Oh yeah, we're careful. That's why. Okay. I don't think Psychic one-shots the Primplop. No, it doesn't. But also, we can just take a single hit at least. We can... We're close to be able to take 2 hits. And then, do we one-shot the rest? We one-shot Staravia. We one-shot Roselia. We one-shot... No, we actually don't one-shot Ponyta. Huh. Okay. In that case, let's see, at level 37, do we take 2 Bubble Beams? Yeah, we take 2 Bubble Beams. However, do we take... Ooh. Okay, so actually, because the Mind Blade will put it into Torrent range. So... Let me see. Wait. What I'm thinking is, at level 37, yeah, I don't one-shot Ponyta. What about giving it the Metronome? The thing is with the Metronome, if I just use a level 37 Gardevoir with 1 Metronome boost, Psychic should kill the Ponyta. And then against Primplop, I can first go for Magical Leaf, so it's not in Torrent range. And then I do get speed dropped. Actually, I'm still faster after... I'm just faster after 1 speed drop, so I can, regardless of Torrent, I can just kill it. Okay. No need to be difficult. I can just give the Mind Plate and kill everything. I think, right? Level 36 with the Mind Plate. Ponyta dies. Yeah. Okay. And Bubble Beam crits. Doesn't kill. Okay. Good. I was like, oh no, I'll be slower than Primplop and then it will be in Torrent and I will die. But then I realized I forgot to turn the battle animations back on. Actually, I don't know if I did. Yeah, we'll see. But I'm just gonna speed up through this battle because it's not an issue. Like, we can just Psychic. Okay, I did turn the battle animations back on. I'm just gonna do double speed then. Staravia goes down. Ponyta goes down. Primplop, okay, yeah. So we... Psychic. Yeah, maybe I should have just... It was better to Magical Leaf first. But just to check, it has 44 speed. We have 85, so we should be faster still. Psychic. Bye-bye. And then Roselia, I guess 49 speed. Actually, no, so it will be 75, so we're still faster. And I definitely one-shot this. Yep. Cool. Easy sweep. Gardevoir is good. That is the conclusion here. Gardevoir is good. It sweeps many fights. Just in general, having a strong Psychic type that can use Psychic is nice. In general, special damage with like the Intimidate from Staravia going around, Growl. It's nice to just have a special attacker that is strong. So now though, I'm gonna lead for Carswell. Actually, let me see. What is next after this? Yeah, okay, now we get to the gym. Let's go lead with you for now. Thunderbolt is good. Yeah. Okay. Repel we're off, that's fine. We don't need a repel here. Yep. Don't need to battle him right now, but I do also want to want to do it just to get him out of the way. Because I now know what Pokemon he should have. Yes, the barrel. And we just one-shot it with Thunderbolt. There we go. And then I don't have to deal with him later when I do have to go by him. Next trainer is a fisherman, but I can just ignore him. So now after that there is Satyr Damien, who has just a Wingull and Pelipper. So that's also an easy job for my Raichu. Okay, bloop. Yeah, there's one down. And that is Quick Attack, and that's two down. Yeah, my plan for the Quagsire is it should always just go for, what's it called? Mudshot. So I can switch into Togetic, who is immune to it, and then has Encore, so I can Encore it into Mudshot, so it can't do anything. From there I can just Psychic and Yawn. The one tricky thing is that, yes, Jason the Raichu can beat everything besides the Quagsire. However, I want to make sure that I also don't... What I'm trying to say is that it can beat everything if it's already in the battle. If it's not in the battle, it gets more difficult. What I mean with that is I can switch Raichu in on Floatzel. So that's why I'm gonna use Yawn against Quagsire to put it to sleep, give me a free turn to go into Raichu against Quagsire when it's weakened enough for it to kill it with Natural Gift. I'm not sure if I kill here because it's not a grass type, no, not a water type, but we do actually, so it's good. For now I can just click Magical Leaf, yeah, Bubble Beam. We are now slower, but I don't think there's any threat still, so we can just Giga Drain. Nice. And Meryl, we're still faster than that apparently. Good. Next trainer is a bit annoying, but also I can just walk by him. After that there is... okay, Wingull, Shallows, which is not a ground type, and the Golduck. So back to Jason it is. Okay, let's see. This Sailor, yep, Sailor Samson. Hello. Okay, Wingull, you die to, of course, Thunderbolt. Shallows, you're not a ground type, so you're also dead to Thunderbolt. And Golduck, surely you died to Thunderbolt, right? Right? Yeah, thank you. Okay, so we're at the level cap, but that's totally fine. Because we're at Crash Your Wake. Hello. Yeah, so let's go give this a Rostberry. Just double checking natural gifts. Rost, yeah, that's grass type, 60 base power. Okay. And then I can level up Norbert, 37, so that should go to 36 speed. And just to check, Quagsire has 34, perfect. Safeguard, no, it's a nice move, but it's not that good here. Okay. Yeah. I think this should just be fine. We're gonna get everything else to 37 just in case. And give some more items, but I don't think it should be necessary. We should just be able to sweep this with Jason and Norbert. But let's see, Oranberry here. And I think for the rest we're fine, yeah. Let's see, Floatzel. Yeah, totally gets outsped. Awesome. Let's go save, and then we win. This is not that difficult of a gym fight. We're making good progress today. It's 2 gyms in 2 hours. Is better than anything I've done so far in this challenge, but also it's because I'm now using rare candies and big hex. But hey, I'll take anything I can get. We might also be able to beat Byron today as well, which would be very nice. Also, just because at that point I can get surf. Like the minimum I want to do is get all the surf encounters, and just get a bunch more encounters and just prepare. But then there is the Rifle and Cannonlave and Byron. Byron shouldn't be too difficult, although I do need to find a new route, because I don't have Infernip anymore. But I don't think there's a world in which Byron is a difficult Pokemon, a difficult trainer to beat. I can probably just throw Specs Surf on something and be fine. Or even Specs Flamethrower on something, or switch around. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, so now it's Quagsire. We can't really damage this right now. Well, we can damage it for 60% of its HP, but that's not enough. And then it's mud shots and I cry. But now mud shots and I don't cry. She laugh because I use Encore. And yeah, Encore probably goes for a bit longer than it's intended to, but details. Now we Psychic once. Okay. Perfect. I yawn and I Psychic again. Okay. I think this should be fine, damage-wise. Psychic, just gonna check. We have a Raichu. Yeah, level 37, no attack. Natural Gifts. Raspberry. Quagsire, 63%. Now we have 1 sleep turn, so I can freely switch into Jason. There we go. Fast asleep. And we Natural Gift, and because we have the Raspberry, this is now a 60 base power grass type attack, which of course kills the Quagsire from this range. There we go. And now, because I did it this way and not just killing it with Togetic, I have Raichu still out when Floatzel comes in, and I can just immediately go for a Thunderbolt here, outspeed it and get a one-shot, and then let's go have a look for the next level cap so I can immediately put it in. It's gonna be 41. Awesome. The counter's still up, because the last gym fight wasn't that long ago. Does Jason get to level 38 now? Nope. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Defeated Wake. Yeah, get some money, don't really care about that. So now, get the Fen badge, and our level cap is 41. Awesome. So now we have all the Galactic Grunt stuff, as in chasing down a Galactic Grunt. Yep, hello. Okay. Now there's gonna be an explosion and we're gonna do stuff. Okay. I'm trying to think right now. Okay, we can get Shiny Stone. Shiny Stone is in Iron Island. Iron Island is a bit scary to me. At some point I probably do want to get the Lucario or the Riolu egg, just because it's good. Let's see. Yep. There we go, trigger a cutscene, and then boom. And Galactic Grunt. Hello! Time to chase him down. Gonna use a Repel, just to make sure I can not get any encounters that I don't want. Just because I'm specifically delaying encounters for later. But yeah. Okay. And then we can get to Celestic Town. I will have to figure out what I teach Defog for that. But yeah, we'll be fine. And yeah, we're making good progress, so that's very nice. Let's see, we want to just do a Max Repel here. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, in this case, there are multiple reasons to delay encounters. There's the obvious reason of just making sure you get a specific Pokemon. The other reason to delay encounters is to make sure you can actually catch the encounters. For example, there is Houndour at Route to 14, which has Roar, which is a bit of an issue when trying to catch it, because Roar will just always end the encounter, and the odds of catching it in nighttime are a lot better because you can use Dusk Balls. But I have some issues during the daytime. Currently it's nighttime, so you might be wondering what's the issue. However, I want Houndour, and it has a lower chance of appearing in the nighttime, surprisingly. It is more common than Rhyhorn during the day, while Rhyhorn is a lot more common during the night. And I don't think Rhyhorn really does anything for me, while Houndour is really good against Candice. So I'm delaying it so I can get better tools for catching it. Actually, okay, no. Since sure, I now have Raichu. Actually, let's see. Houndour, level 24. Nest Ball. Paralyzed. Yeah, still need to be 10%. I mean, I can do it. It's just annoying. Actually, a False Swipe exists. I can get something with False Swipe. Well, let's see. The issue with that is that I don't have a lot of taunt turns. So my thought here is, okay, probably the best way to deal with it. Let's see. Houndour has level 24, so 43 speed. Togetic at level 40, 49, but it is with EVs. Okay, so it's still slower. Okay, well, yeah, I'll get a counter for that eventually. The thing is, there is also another option for the Frostlass, and that is Sneasel. Sneasel is as good against the Frostlass just because it also resists Blizzard and Shadow Ball, and it's immune to Psychic. And I can use Feint Attack to ignore any evasion boosts. However, the benefit of Houndoom over Sneasel is that Houndoom can also immediately kill Abomasnow after that, while Sneasel can't. So now I have to look at what Pokemon learn Defog, because I don't want to teach Defog to Staraptor, preferably. So let's see. Well, the weather doesn't really matter. As in, I can, I'll have to see. Like, I can just make sure for the AI that Abomasnow is last. It's not too difficult to make that happen. And even if the weather is up, Frost isn't really an issue, since I still just use Feint Attack. So that still ignores the evasion boosts. So I'm not actually that worried about the weather, surprisingly. Okay, I don't really have good things to deal with that, so I'll just teach Defog to Staraptor. Defog actually could be useful in battle, since it can lower the evasiveness of other Pokemon. And that, of course, lets me hit moves that otherwise maybe couldn't hit. But it's just very situational. I guess, okay. I could... Ooh, okay. Thoughts. I could swap around Fly and Defog once I get to Cannonlave City, because then I get to move the leader. And I could Taunt and Defog the Houndour until it's at enough accuracy that, low enough evasiveness that Hypnosis always hits. So then I just something that's faster and can land a Hypnosis. And then it's a guaranteed catch. But hey. That's not really something to, not an issue for now yet. So what is an issue for now potentially is the Luxio trainer. We'll just wing it for a bit. There we go. Let's just use another max repel. Do I have it still turned on? Oh no. Well, I can hit it. I just have to get something that doesn't care about accuracy. For example, Feint Attack just ignores accuracy checks. Oh, hello. I forgot that you're a trainer. And then I forgot that, like, maybe I should not run if I want to dodge a trainer. Also, I forgot to heal this for PP, but I also do have leopard berries. I think I have leopard berries. I might. I'm not completely sure. But yeah, that's why Houndoom and Sneasel are good, because they have Feint Attack, and that can hit regardless of the accuracy. Okay, let's just go back and heal up Raichu to have more PP, because Thunderbolt could become useful here in this next route. Also, I have Person Berry, so I don't need to worry too much about the Luxio, I think. Yeah. Shouldn't be an issue, probably. Do I want to grab something different, though? Let's see, what's my team right now? Yeah, I don't think I want Roselia here. Roselia isn't that good, generally. Unless you're up against water types, but meh. Yeah, I think I want to grab Golduck and Lopunny again. There. Togetic is also just a lot more situationally. As in, it's very good against gym leaders sometimes, but it's not something you throw against every random trainer. But speaking of throwing things at things, rare candies. Let's just do 37 again. Dizzy Punch, no, that can miss. Okay. Golduck is also gonna get a huge upgrade when I get Surf, of course. Gonna have to wait a bit more for that. Okay, Psych Up, nah. Oh, okay. And let's go back. Oh. Do that Repel still turn on? Yep. 250 steps is apparently a lot. Okay. Hello. Let's go get rid of you. So then route to 10. Bulbapedia, just so I can view the trainers more easily. Trainers, Pokemon Platinum. There. Okay, so there's some Ninja Boys, but I don't care about those. And then there's the Foggy section. Yeah. Okay. First, let's just go through here. There is Ace Trainer Alyssa, who might be a bit of a threat. Actually, what do I do there? I might want to just teach this return. Okay, let's see. Staraptor. Level 37. With return. Silk Scarf. Yeah, okay, that one shots Girafarig. Yeah, okay. I think it's definitely worth it to teach this return. And with teaching return, I mean, we're gonna teach it and then we're also gonna use Pika Hex to give it max friendship. But first of all, let's just give return. I don't think we need Quick Attack for now. Let's just get rid of that. We can always teach it later again with the Mover Learner. It will cost a hard skill, but I don't think it's that big of a deal to miss Quick Attack on this. So let's go do some Pika Hexing again. The nice thing about getting to Classic Town will be getting the Choice Packs. Choice Packs is gonna make special attackers even better. Especially Gardevoir and Raichu, just being able to click Choice Packs Thunderbolt or Psychic is really nice. So let's go do that. Bloop. Okay. Open the save file in Pika Hex. And then Staraptor, give that max friendship. And set that. Okay. There we go. Just got to import it again. There. Okay. So now we have a very good Staraptor with max friendship and return. Okay. Let's go dodge the ninja trainers, ninja boys, whatever. You know what the item is, but sure, hyper potion. Need more water, I'm talking a lot. Who would have guessed that when streaming you talk a lot? Okay, repel we're off, fine. We're gonna use a max repel again. And defog. Okay. Just gonna check our stats. Yeah, speed is good. Okay. Shards are nice to collect for the future. And you are gonna die. Okay, Apom, yep. Return, die. Rattle, okay, slightly annoying. Aerial Ace. Wait, hold up. Hold up. I might be in trouble. Because I didn't teach us to give this the Silk Scarf. Yeah, so Giraffe doesn't die to return. I'm so smart. I'm so smart. Oh boy. Oh boy. What did I do? Oh, I messed up. That's what I did. So, let's see. What do I do against the Giraffe? Because the thing is, Giraffe kills me with critical Psybeam. So, I can't really do much there. And this Grottle's just gonna keep clicking bites. Because your item, yeah, Person Berry. I could have, like, if, okay. Well. It's probably just gonna be a matter of using a couple different Pokemon against the Giraffe rig. Let's see. Golduck. Level 37. Yeah, it takes 60% from... Okay, well, might be a bit more. What is it, nature? Okay, let's just do naughty. Okay, so it takes 66 from assurance, so it's 72 HP, but it's also have more HP. How much does Groddle bite do? It does 30%. Okay, 36. So I can live a hit with Edmund. Question is, what do I do then? Let's see, Golduck. Confusion against the Groddle. Does a quarter. I do have a bit more special attack. So just to check, that does 26 HP. And Staraptor, how much do you do with return? Staraptor, 37. Return does 63? Is that correct? It doesn't look correct with like how little HP it has. Silk Scarf on this when it has Klutz. Okay, of course. Yeah, I just don't think that Staraptor dealt that much damage here. Wait, actually I went Aerial Ace. Never mind. Aerial Ace, so that is, yeah, 74, so it has 20 HP left. So then Confusion from Golduck should kill. Golduck, at level 37. Yeah, okay, so confusion kills. How much does water pulse then do against a giraffe rig? And how much does it matter? We do... Let's see, 89. We have 89 special attack. So water pulse does over half. Okay, that's very good. So if they somehow go for double hits... double hits... Does it kill? No, double hit doesn't kill. Okay. So... Oh. Didn't mean to immediately switch out there, but yep, we're doing it. Curse. That's perfect. Okay. Now confusion kills this. Thank you. Giraffe rig. We... Water pulse. Shoot it over half. Yep. Light screen. Okay, that's totally fine, because now I can just water pulse again. And it doesn't kill still, but yeah. We just have to... Oh, I wanted to check whether this had a person berry, and it does. Perfect. So that was totally free. Nothing to worry about. Let's go give it another person berry just because. And then I'm gonna take away the item from Akiko and just give Silk Scarf to Samira. Okay. And let's give you a cherry berry just because I can. Awesome. And then we heal stuff and we move on. And we forget about this battle and that it ever happened. Okay. Next up, there's the duo, and then there is, yeah, oh, nope, thank you. Okay, Scyther, Probopass, and Luxio. So, I want to give a Cherry Berry to you. Let me see if Staraptor just sweeps here. Or sweep, I mean, not really sweep, but mostly sweep. What does the... Okay, the... Luxio has a Thunderbolt. Should have arrived... Well, okay, let's see. Return. Aerial Ace and Close Combat. Let's see, I need to beat 74 speed. I do that, okay. I don't kill the Scyther. Not at this level though. Let's see, 39. Sure, let's get to 39. I one-shot the Scyther, one-shot Probopass, I one-shot Luxio. Okay, cool. I should probably invest in some actually, protein. There we go. It's gonna help a lot. And I also probably just want to give it some speed EV, so that is Carbos, yeah. Okay. Just because it's been slightly underperforming so far. So I just want to give it a little bit extra. Just a little bit of performance enhancing drugs. And then we'll get it to 38 and it's fine. Bloop. Okay. There we go. Yeah, 105. Perfect. Now we can kill everything here. Honestly, I could have also just not bothered with this and just tanked the hit from Scyther. But now I one-shot everything, so that's nice. And yeah, you don't have Intimidate, and you die. You don't have Sturdy. Well, you might have Sturdy, but it doesn't work like that in this generation, so tough luck. Is there a trainer here? Is there a trainer here?
Sure, I'll rock smash. Shadow Ball, nice. Very good actually. Okay, bloop, bloop, bloop. God of War. Okay. So let's see. Actually, I should have checked. What do you mean, Martin? It's not a Martin. That's a joke. Die. Okay. And there's another ninja boy. We can skip him. Then there's a bird keeper. Yep. Okay. So Thunderbolt. Bye bye. And sure, this one shots. Actually, I'm not sure. Yeah, okay. And I gave this cherry berry, not a person berry. You have no. Yeah, you live the confusion. Or an air slash. Cool. Time to heal it up again. And then the next trainer is a scary veteran, I think. No, not that scary. I mean, actually, I should check. Mr. Raptor, yeah, it doesn't one-shot the Tangela. And the Ancient Power does quite a bit. And with quite a bit, I mean, it almost kills me. And then there is, yeah, Pursuit Weasel. So it's actually scary. What about Crobat? Should be a bit bulkier. 37, wing attack. Yeah, they're definitely two-shot. What? No, that's not the wrong guy. Okay, it is a lot weaker. Let's see. 88. Wing attack into a wing attack after the Ancient Power defense boost doesn't kill. Okay. Actually, what about Psychic? It might seem strange, but I think that honestly might do more damage. Is a careful nature, still is Gardevoir is strong. And Psychic is strong. Yep. That just kills. Okay, good. Gardevoir continuing to be good. Okay. Tangela, you are no issue. Bye bye. And the rest not an issue either. Awesome. Okay. So that's that. Now we're in Celestic Town. And I want to grab some glasses. Hello. Let's go to time settings. So I don't want to set time automatically. I want to change it to daytime. There. And then I'm going to change it to morning. Is it like 8 AM? Surely 8 AM is morning. Yeah, there we go. And now we can just do it back to normal. There we go. Choice specs moment, always nice. What is the grunt? What does the grunt have? Houndour and Golbat. Do you survive Specs Thunderbolts from Raichu? Thunderbolts. Choice specs. You don't. Awesome. What's your special attack stat right now? 82, so that is with 100 speed, 100 EVs, I think. Yeah, nice. Okay. I love the choice packs. Kinda crazy that they gave you the choice packs in the main game in this. But I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. Okay. The only thing is that now we get into the territory of, yep, I use Infernape for a lot of fights, and nope, I don't have Infernape this time. Did I pick for Terra? No, I just lost Monferno. Okay, well, you die, and you die. So then there is Cyrus, who has a Sneasel, who with max special attack EVs dies to Thunderbolt, but I can't really do that. Okay. Let's see. Does Goldlet die to a non-boosted Thunderbolt? Okay. No. With one more level, yes. So I need something to kill the Sneasel, and then I just switch into Raichu on any attack. Actually, on any attack? Is that so? Is that true? Like Poison Fang crit does 70%. Should be fine still. Okay. So then I just need something to... Actually... the attacks from Murkrow are kind of scary. Like, I should live them all. I should live them all. Should live all of them. Actually, that's without the hasty nature. Never mind. So, it doesn't survive. Yeah, it doesn't survive Feint attack from Murkrow. So, I gotta look for another plan. That preferably does not involve dumping... yeah, does not involve dumping. Preferably would like that. Okay. So... let's see. I'm gonna see Veilstone Game Corner. Can I get more Thunderbolt TMs? Was that one of the TMs I can get there? I can get more Thunderbolt TMs. So that is a thought. Especially for like Gardevoir, but it doesn't really help here. Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, and then I'll be back, and then we'll figure out how to beat Cyrus here. So I'll be right back. Okay. I don't have a plan just yet. However, I would like to beat Cyrus with the Pokemon that I have right now, just because that means I can get it before Surf. And then, like with Surf, a whole bunch of encounters open up, so I don't want to go do a bunch of encounters and then get Surf again. Have to do more encounters, but we'll see. Let's just see the first Pokemon. Sneasel has Slash, Ice Punch, Quick Attack. So Ice Punch is slightly annoying, but I do have a Spirit Berry, so I don't know. Wait, level cap is 41. When does Ponyta evolve? This is 42. Would be stupid. But it's 40. I think it's one of those two. 40! Okay, cool. So I can use Rapidash if I want to. I mean, let's see. Ponyta. Is okay, Brave Nature. I mean, it's kind of funny to use a Rapidash. Rapidash, level 40. It is gonna be faster than the Sneasel at least. And then Flame Wheel just barely kills it. Okay. So that would be a free kill. But then I would still, of course, need to deal with the other Pokemon. I just don't... Okay. Let's see. Do I have actually another Thunderstorm right now? That's a good question. Thunderstone. No. I just can't get another I can't get Jolteon. Okay. That's actually very interesting. because I got Raichu, I can't get Jolteon. I did not think about that. As in, I can get it, but not for Cyrus. Huh. That's very interesting. Anyways, back to the task at hand. Like, how do I... What am I doing? I just wanted Thunderbolt Pokemon. That is fast and good, but then... Or... The other option is, can I just nuke stuff? Staraptor. Staraptor. Level, let's say, just 40, I guess. Yeah, to 38. Yeah, okay. Return Soap Scarf. Murkrow dies. Golbat doesn't die. So I think it's just... okay, so give it more EVs, to be honest. Yeah. I think that just works. Well, okay, Staraptor isn't the bulkiest Pokemon either. But it does just live all the hits that it needs to live, so... Yeah, it lives a critical Drill Peck, which is the strongest attack against it. Okay, so the conclusion is that we're just gonna... oh wait, actually that was... Yeah, okay. It's not comfortable, but it works. So we're just gonna give this more attack. And then just use that. I still need something first to destroy the Sneasel. Sneasel is actually kind of strong. So screw it. Rapidash. Kind of funny. Okay, let's go get rid of you, because honestly you're kind of bad right now. Like Lopunny very much fell off once I got Staraptor. Okay. We're gonna have to do some Pika hexing again, just to quickly get attack EVs on Staraptor, but that's fine. Yep, we can get rid of the settings for date and time. Don't think we need it anymore. Yeah, maybe if I want to get Houndour at some point still. So let's go export the backup memory. And open in the Pika hex. Staraptor. There. Max attack EVs. Okay, bloop. And we import it again. And then we just level it up twice. Just to be safe for the drill pack from Murkrow. Here. Yeah, 2. And then we evolve Ponyta. It'll take a bit, but that's fine. I don't think there are any special moves that I want to delay it for. And otherwise, screw it. It's a Ponyta. Or, oh, it's a Rapidash. I don't care. Agility, no. Okay, bloop, bloop, bloop. Gonna get Fire Blast at 38 and a Fury Attack at 40. No. Fire Blast at 37. And then Fury Attack at 40, and then it's gonna evolve. Oh, it's gonna evolve immediately. I was looking at Rapidash. Okay, cool. Yeah, because now it turns Fury Attack. Because it has a horn now. Okay. Well, good. You're fast. Yeah, you're fast. Okay. And yeah. Silk Scarf. And let's get this an Aspire Berry. Cool. You still have the choice specs, so if I need to, I can sack Rapidash and just get it in for free. Okay. Yep. Let's go beat up an old man. And with old, I mean, isn't he like... What was the canonical age again? 24? 27. Yeah. Like, yes, as the kid would say, unk, but also not that old. But hey, hello Cyrus. Just do double speed for this. Hello Sneasel. Bye Sneasel. Hello Murkrow? Hello Golbat, that's better. Actually, this might go for Supersonic. Then we just have to switch around a bit, it's fine. Poison Fang, okay, good. This shouldn't be an issue because we're faster than it. And return with, yeah, 126 attack, definitely one-shots. Bloop. Okay, and then also Murkrow, it has 81 speed and less bulk. 95 speed. Yeah, there we go. Sick. Bye-bye. So now... Surf. Nice. Okay, now there is a lot to do. And with that I mean there's a lot of encounters to get. So it's still weird that Cindy's like, hey, can you go do these things for me? Which is just... nothing I can't do. It's just something that needs to be done at certain locations. However, I'm just immediately gonna be at those locations as well. Like I like Cynthia as a I don't know character design. Anyways, Cynthia is not a bad champion. It's just kind of like it's just weird how that those two bits are written. But she does appear throughout the game, which is good. Because then she appears in the game. Anyways, let's go to surf to Edmund. And then we can do a bunch of encounters. So, surf. Bloop. For water pools. I don't have Quagsire yet, I guess. So let's make sketching something like what I'm trying to say is I don't have great ways to catch Tentacruel or take on Tentacruel. But surely it's gonna be fine. Let's see. Sandgem Town. The thing is, there's enough locations where I can encounter all of those Pokemon. As in, like, Route 219 just has Tentacool, Wingull, Tentacruel, Pelipper. So does 220. I don't think 221... Yeah, 221 has more stuff, right? Yeah, okay. But then there's also, let's see, if we go to Twinleaf Town. Twinleaf Town has... Okay, just the Psyducks, sure. But surely there's other surfing routes where I can get just Tentacool and Pelipper. Like, okay, there's Canalave City. It's okay, so it's Tentacruel and Shellos. Yeah, fine. What about Wingull then? Where can I get Wingull besides those two routes? Okay, so Astoria City. Astoria City. Wait, what do you mean? Am I not good at reading? My reading comprehension bad? Uh-oh. Platinum. Astoria City. Just... Okay, it's... just incorrect. Oh well. So I guess I should do... So Pastoria has Tentacool Shadows. Canalave has the same pool. So I should do those first. So I guarantee... So I have like more shots at... Well, actually... How do I tackle this? I want to first do Route 219. Let's just do that. At what level does Tentacruel become a threat? Okay, never really. As in, it gets water pools, but that's it. And I don't think that's gonna let it one-shot me. Let's see, Tentacruel. Dust Ball, fully healthy, 100% HP. Already almost catches it. And then Netball, is that better? No, Dust Ball is better. But then I just need to paralyze it or whatever. Okay. Like I can just... Let's see, at level 30, can it one-shot or Raichu with with like Bubble Beam or Water Pulse? I don't think so. Tentacool, level 30, Water Pulse. I think Bubble Beam is slightly stronger, yeah. No way that crits, no way that kills, yeah, okay, cool. So then let's just go do this encounter. Okay, Wingull, perfect. Wingull. Okay, I still need to paralyze this, but it's fine. Oh no, quick attack. Ah. There we go. And let's throw a Dusk Ball. Let's see. So many book characters I need to think of now. Any like delivery people? Any messengers? Are there any like I don't know? Just why is it so hard to take inspiration from books? And this should not be that difficult for me. Thomas. It's Sophie. Sure, there we go. Associate. We're just associating, and eventually you get somewhere. Sophie. Okay. Let's get to the next route. Just use a quick repel. Actually, that's dangerous because now we get level 40 tentacle. Tentacruel. Level 40, what is our speed? Actually, I have runaway on Tug. So, let's go do that. Just have to make sure I don't run into trainers. Yep, there we go. Okay. Okay, actually, I wanna. Yep, I just use up my repel here. Route 219 might be the shortest route in this game. Okay, and now lead with Jason again. 220 and get our encounter. It's a regular tentacle. Awesome. Okay, we Thunder Wave. Acid. Oh no, so much damage. That's well. Tentacle, jellyfish. Is it just keto? Let's see. Percy Jackson, Forkis. Is it keto? I don't. Yeah, okay, it is keto. Cool. Like, yes, it is just mythology, but then it's like, oh, it's a book character, but also, yeah, sure. It works. Keto. Awesome. Yeah. Also, the lighting has been a lot more consistent, even though it's getting darker than with my different camera, so that's nice. I like that. Okay, so now we can go to Pastoria City. And I can catch a Shallows. What does Shallows have? Just click away a bunch of tabs. Pastoria City, Shallows. Level 20 to 30. So it can have Mud Bomb. Can I guarantee catch Shallows? No, it still needs some chip, but also in this case, I can also just get other chip, as in I can just rock smash it. Let's just go do that. Okay, I need to be kind of like. No, I have a plan for if they. Yeah, that works against Tentacruel. Tentacruel. Shallows, hello Shallows. Okay. So we rock smash. Bloop. Perfect. And they should now definitely just be caught by a desk ball. Yep. There we go. Okay. More Pooh characters. I'm catching so many Pokemon and I it's just so many nicknames. Ba-ba-da-ba-bum. Anything with slugs. So slugs remind me of guns, and then we go to Megan from the Reckoners from Brandon Sanderson. Yep. Perfect. Okay, so now I think we can also now go to east of Astoria. Right. Because east of Astoria, it is now guaranteed Weasel. Yeah. And also west of Astoria. Let me just check. South, what was the encounter table south again? Yeah, so we want to get rid of Weasel as a dupe there. Okay. Weasel. Okay, exact same boat. But we can once again just use Raichu for paralyzing it. I'm really gonna think about a nickname for Weasel. Honestly, this is very Percy coded. Just gotta get a Weasel. Well, that's why we have dupes. There we go. Thunder Wave. And bloop, Dusk Ball. Okay. This is Percy Jackson. So, oh, alt. Yeah, there we go. Throwing in Dutch words. Okay. Percy. Cool. And now we just go west. Let's see how I catch Quagsire though. Quagsire. Asleep. Okay, Asleep's not guaranteed yet, but it is very close. So in that case, I want to grab Togetic. This is not where I go to grab Togetic. Okay. There. The one thing is that I think Psychic might kill it. Let's see. Quagsire, level 24. Against a Togetic, 37. Maybe not actually. Nope. Cool. And what is your moveset? 24, 26. It has Amnesia, Mud Bomb, Slam, Mud Shot. Perfect. Okay, get rid of Tug. There's still also the chance of finding a Krogunk, but hey. Not much I can do about that. And also I don't want to do anything about it potentially. As in, okay, I could Repel Trick. But I don't think Quagsire is that important necessarily. I guess it's nice for against the Empoleon. But actually, Dry Skin Krogunk or Toxicroak might even be better against Empoleon if it has good fighting moves. And I think this is revenge. Oh well. It has utility as well, it could be cool. So I just want to do it randomly. And we get Quag. Hello, Quag. Now the big question is whether this is a water absorb. But first of all, I'm gonna yawn. Bloop, slam. Yep, it's totally fine. And now we psychic. Yeah. Awesome. And Duskball. Okay, more nicknames. What is a king in a book series that I've read? There aren't that many kings in books that I've read. It's kind of crazy. And that's just... okay. Sure. Lavanna. We're making a queen. More Lunar Chronicles. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't have to make sense. Okay, so we've gotten all the encounters here. And the question is, do I want to grab the Houndour? And the question is also, how? Like, I would need something with sleep powder or hypnosis. Okay, not sleep powder. Hypnosis. So the issue is, yes, there's Bronzong. I don't think it's gonna be faster than it though. Bronzong at level 40. Yeah, the same issue as Togetic, it's just not fast enough. Togetic is even faster still. And then it's all about breeding, okay. So I think I just delay that until I get Togekiss, or until I can make it fast enough. Let's see, Togetic. How fast would you need to be? Like level... I can also just give you some speed EVs. Houndour. Level 24. 43 speed. Okay, so at level 41, I can outspeed any Houndour. So let's just go do that. So just to check, let's see, Houndour. With a Nest Ball, level 24, asleep. Needs to be at 40%. So Kano has Bite. Let's check it out. Let's see, how is it actually exactly the threshold? Yeah, it has to be under half. Okay, so Houndour against a Crobat. That's Bite, okay. I'm afraid a Wing Attack will kill. Oh yeah, definitely. Well, okay, so the thing is I have a bit more attack than what... Yeah, okay. Let's see, I just have to not kill the weakest Houndour, which is level 23, I think. Route to 14. The weakest Houndour, yes, 23. hasty. Okay. I think black glasses is too much then. Yeah, black glasses is just too much. So I probably just level it up twice then. And then I don't know, I just hope that it's not perfectly in the middle. Like I might do exactly half and then it would be really annoying, but yeah, we'll see. Okay. Honestly, I'm not gonna do this right now. I don't need this right now. I can just do this after... I can do this after the next gym. And then I can do that at the start of the next stream, so it's already just daytime and don't have to change anything. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Okay, so I don't get the Hound Hour now. Let's just get to Canalave City, so I am there, and I can fly back. Okay, also, I want to check the Quagsire. Is it water absorb? Big question. Okay, let's just go here. Hello, Savannah. Hello, Jolly Nature, water absorb. Ooh, very nice. And then we have a Jolly Predator, sure. We have a Lonely Tentacruel and a Calm Shallows. Okay, I think that's good. Calmness plus special defense minus attack, if I'm correct. So it's pretty good actually. But yeah, I don't think there's anything special here. Yeah, and Percy Hasty. Okay, sure. Can be good. It's not gonna be the Pokemon I use for the Spear Pitter multi-battle though, because I already used my Taunt TM. Okay. Good news is that you can kill Empoleon. But also, we're gonna have to see how it handles a rifle fight anyways. For now, let's just go get to Canalave. I wanna see if there's anything... Let's see. Canalave... On the route east of there, it is Floats of Mr. Mime, Gastrodon, and Chatot. So it's... And at night it's only Mr. Mime, not Chatot, so it's just guaranteed Mr. Mime again. Okay, cool. Don't think it helps in any way over Gardevoir, but it's cool that it exists. Time to get an upgrade for my Pokédex. Never mind, I was lying. Okay, cool. What's my fastest Pokemon? Okay, Raichu. Yeah, sure, I just don't encounter a Tentacruel right now. Perfect. Okay. What does the Satyr have? The Satyr has a Mantike and a Machoke. Okay. If I can, I'll just dodge him. Awesome. Easy game. Ah, this is where I get the upgrade. I knew I remembered it somewhere here, but that makes a lot more sense than the last one. Okay, cool. Yeah. So now what? Now I have to look at the rifle fight again. So, Canalave City. Trainers. Pokemon Platinum. The good news is that Gardevoir can do a lot. The bad news is the Gardevoir can't do everything. So let's see. Gardevoir, level 41. Unfortunately, careful nature, but we have some EVs to make up for that. Yeah, okay, let's see. Let's give the Mind Plate, in the Calc, and Psychic. And let's see. So the lead Staraptor dies to 100 EVs, 41. Oh, it's Calm Nature. Careful. There we go. So it one-shots Staraptor. It one-shots Roserade. One-shots Heracross. It doesn't one-shot Rapidash. And of course it doesn't one-shot the Empoleon either. However, it should be Heracross second. And then I think Rapidash. Which is fine. What is your speed? 81. Okay, so I can just switch into this to deal with the Rapidash. Yeah. It's a matter of how do I deal with the Empoleon exactly. Like, let me look at Quagsire. So Quagsire 41. Like, do I just max HP, max attack this, and then Earthquake? Does that work? Yeah, max attack, one shots with Earthquake. Okay. So I think I just want to do that. And then we just have the Roserade left to deal with, which is just a Chesto-Berry, Staraptor, or Crobat job. Okay. So let's see, we lead with you, then we switch into Golduck, and then we switch into Norbert, well, no, Lavanna. Then we have Samira and Kano as backups. And then we just grab a sack, I guess. I think this is probably good. And no, I want Raichu as a backup for Empoleon. And honestly, I can sack Golduck, I can sack Quagsire even without being too mad about that. Yeah. Okay. And then just to check for Empoleon how much bulk I need to take 2 Fury attacks. Okay, I don't need full let's see. I can just give it an Oran Berry with 100 HP EVs and then we're fine, and I think I'd rather do that. But the other case is, what if it's Metal Claw into Fury Attack? And I still think that we live that, yes. 64 and 20. Okay, cool. So let's already just give this an Citrus Berry. We actually have those now. Let's give you a Chesto-Berry. This can get the choice specs. Actually, yeah, we just do choice specs Gardevoir. Gardevoir. 41. How much do you one shot then? Since do you kill the Rapidash is the main question then. Let's see, Careful Nature, choice specs. Which makes much more sense than Mind Plate here. Psychic. Yeah, it kills Rapidash. Okay. Do we have the speed for everything? We need 90 speed for the Rapidash. Okay, we should have that then with a couple more levels. So it's 37 has max speed EV, yeah, max speed EVs, okay, and 41, 96, okay, perfect. Okay. So we're gonna give this the choice specs. Citrus. Yeah. I shouldn't need to worry about the Rapidash then. Do need to give this 2 more levels. Let's just give this a Citrus Berry just in case. Okay. And I don't know, Citrus Berry here as well, why not? Okay. So just gotta give some EVs to Quagsire, mainly attack. I'll do the HP manually. And then it should learn Earthquake by level up. Bloop. So let's go export the backup memory. There. And open it big hex. So I'm editing Quagsire. Let's go get this max attack EVs. Set. Okay, that's all I wanted to do for now. So we can immediately export again. There. And we import the backup memory, and voila, we should now have a Quagsire with high attack. Let's go just double check that. 26. It should have 65. 65 attack. Awesome. Okay. So I first want to use some HP ups. Just do 10 of those, and then we can take the Fury attacks with the Citrus Berry, just in case. I don't think you should go for Citrus Berry for Fury attack even twice. Probably it's just Aerial Aces, but you never know. Okay, so 41 on this. No, in person could be funky, but no. I probably want to give the experience share to something, just to sink the XP into something. That should make it so these Pokemon don't reach the level cap. Well, don't go over the level cap. But yeah, we'll see. I think probably just Raichu doesn't need to have an item or anything. Okay, see, this does learn Earthquake, right? Yeah, there we go. Over Mudshot. Probably best to teach this Serve and Protect. And I have the TMs for that, and the HMs, so we're gonna do that after this. 1 more level. There. Rain Dance. Cool, but no thanks. Let's do level 40, just in case. And then, yeah, let's just do all of the other Pokemon to level 40. No reason not to. Poison Fang. It's nice over Bite. That doesn't mean that I don't have the move to weaken Houndour anymore. But it's fine. Bloop. We'll find another way. That's the drawback of teaching this Fly and Taunt. Okay. You get the experience share if I have it somewhere still. Yep, there we go. Choice specs. Yep. Teach that Serve and Protect. Serve and Protect. But then Serve and Protect. Nice. Okay. Now we're Slam. I think then we're ready. Just check Chesto Berry. And you have Water Absorb, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. And then we just need to worry about Byron after that. I think I'm probably gonna end the stream after Byron, just because at that point I've done a lot. And I don't have that much energy today. But yeah, it's fine. We're gonna we can definitely do Byron after this. And then I think that's a good point to end it. So here we first use the Raptor with Intimidate and Double Team, which are annoying of course. However, our Intimidate back doesn't really do much. The main thing here is that we have Choice Spec Psychic, and we have Speed It, and we one-shot it. So, bye-bye. That should be a clean one-shot. Yep. Then we see Heracross second because it had a super effective Night Slash against me. Exactly. However, it's not faster. So we just click Psychic again, and now we're even super effective. So this completely destroys it. Then after that, I'm assuming we see a Rapidash because it has Takedown, which is then the highest power move. Exactly. And with the choice specs over the Mind Blade, Psychic is also one-shot against this. Recently, last time... okay, no, against Ponyta was an issue because of Mind Blade. We also one-shot that, I think. In Pastoria, I'm not completely sure, but now with choice packs, so we can even knock out the evolved form. And yeah, then we do see Empoleon. That is fine. Now we're gonna go straight into Levana, which has Earthquake. Okay, we're hoping to see Bubble Beam here. And we see Metal Claw. Okay, it's still fine. It's not amazing, but it's fine. But yes, oh no, there's an attack boost. But still, we take the hits relatively comfortably. Bubble Beam, especially if they go for Bubble Beam now. Trigger Water Absorb. And we land to Earthquake, which should be a one-shot, if I did the calcs correctly. Let's find out. Yeah, there we go. And then there's just the... what is it called? Roserade left. So now against the Roserade, we can just immediately switch into my Crobat, which 4 times resists grass moves, and even if it goes for Grass Whistle instead of an attacking move, I have a Adjusted Berry, so then I immediately wake up again. Go for Giga Drain, that's almost going to be no damage. I'm going to say 27. 23, okay, I was close. And then we Wing Attack. I don't know if this is a one-shot, I didn't calc this, but even if it isn't, then I still have Adjusted Berry, and I also have Staraptor in the back. But yeah, there we go. Bye Roserade. And that is a pretty clean rival fight. Yeah, Quagsire is just really nice to have for this Empoleon. So now we gotta look at Mr. Byron. And I actually gotta think, which is slightly annoying, but it's not that big of a deal. So, Byron leads with Magneton. Unfortunately, I can't just sweep this with Quagsire because Magneton has Tri-Attack. So I actually gotta use something that is faster than it, unfortunately. Let's go have a look at Medicham. What does Medicham have at this level? Like, move-wise. Like, can I do a reversal Medicham sweep? Let's see. Metatide, when does it learn reversal? 43, unfortunately. Okay. Jump Kick also doesn't work with the White Lance, still 99 accuracy. Okay. And let's see, just to check. Brick Break, yeah, okay, I can get it, but I can't teach it multiple times. I do want to see though, Medicham. Okay, it's not that strong. 41, Force Palm. Against Byron. Okay, yeah, Bastiodon doesn't even get one shot by it, which is kind of sad. Let's see. It's Bashful. I'm sure I could get it, give it EVs. And it does one shot it, but it also Celix lives, of course. Okay. So let's look at this another way. What can tank Stone Edge from Bastiodon? Well, my first answer would be Levana, and I can yawn and protect to put it to sleep. It could yawn, or it could taunt. But let's see. Quagsire, or even, let's say Gastrodon actually. Well, okay, actually Quagsire, Surf, Earthquake, 41. Okay, yeah, Earthquake would be a one-shot if they don't Iron Defense. And Surf is not necessarily a two-shot, but then also there's Metal Burst, so I gotta be careful with that. Let's see, Gastrodon. But the thing is, I can, with Quagsire, I can... like, Stone Edge doesn't do much. That's for certain. Stone Edge does 30%. Okay, it's still more than I would like, but meh. I can... Am I faster than it? No, not faster. Could be faster with a bit of speed defeats, but I don't think it's necessary. Let's see Gastrodon. Slightly faster, but also doesn't have speed boosting nature, so yeah. Let's see, Gastrodon, Calm. Level 41. Yeah, sure, good Surf, but also that does have the issue that... Okay, I could Rain Dance and then... But then there's Dawn, so meh. And also it's not as bulky. But I mean, doesn't it have Recover? Then it could also Taunt again. Okay. And there's also Graveler. I'm just looking at options. I don't like the idea. I'm having to think for Byron. I don't know. Okay, let's look at it. Let's reverse directions. Just see, what do we lead? I actually don't have an obvious lead here. Like, my one thought is, ooh, Choice Spec Stug. I do want to see, actually, Rapidash with level 40 Flamethrower. Okay, it doesn't even need Choice Specs to one-shot the Steelix. And it does one-shot the Magneton. So... I mean, that's an option. I can just Choice Specs Flamethrower Rapidash. And it, I think, from... Okay, wait, so... Switch AI... Wait, is it... Where did it... Switch AI Pokemon Platinum? Here? How does it work if they see super effective moves? Super effective move. And then... The party's first order using the scoring type based on the Pokemon's type against the target's types, yep. Macargo checked against Articuno would get 4 type, blah blah blah. Total. Right, so it is the best type against it. But it should be, wait, that should be the same. Because it's the ground and rock and then steel. Like ground versus rock and steel versus steel, so it should be the same. Because ground and rock are both super effective against fire. And then it should go Steelix first. I just really don't want to have to sack something as Byron because that would be depressing. I could also just not use Choice Specs and then not kill the Steelix, I guess. No, that's not what I want. Okay. Let's see, if the Bastion comes out, I can... What do I do against Bastion? If Bastion comes out, I just make sure I have Gastrodon and Quagsire, and I can just take all the Stone Edges with those two with Citrus Berries, and then just stall it out of its attacks, and then I just yawn with Quagsire and get it into range with Surf, like hit 2 Surfs, and then I can freely switch into Rapidash and kill it, and then chain kill Steelix. Yeah, that works. I just need a second Pokemon to take some Stone Edges, so it's gonna be Quagsire. No, Gastrodon. Okay. So that means the next thing I need to do is go to the Fuego Ironworks. Fuego Ironworks. How did I get Magnemite guaranteed again? Repel with level 30. Okay. And then it's just deals Floatzel and Gastrodon. Does Floatzel have Pursuit? Floatzel level 30. It does not have Pursuit. There's Agility, Crunch, Backward Jet, Swift. Okay. Let's get this to level 30. How do I catch Magnemites? We've looked at how I encounter it, now how do I catch it? Magnemite, level 30. Dusk Ball. Just a bit of damage or paralysis, okay. So, his cracks are in you, yeah, that's fine. Okay. This is good. Cool. So then we go to... I need Crobats, okay. Sure. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So, wait, ooh, things are moving outside. Also, wow, the lighting is still exactly the same on the webcam. Webcam is good, guys. We confirmed it. Webcam is good. Good. So we go to Floromatown, and we throw on a Max Repel. And first, I actually want to get Shadows to level 30. Let's see, level 29, Body Slam, yeah, for Mud Bomb. Does it evolve with 30 or was it 33? There we go, perfect timing. Thank you. And now, Max Repel. I don't need to do it near the water, I'm close enough. It's not Friday, unfortunately, so no Drifloon. Okay. And now we got the Fuego Ironworks. Hello. Okay. And with level 30, just to check, Fuego Ironworks at nighttime. Yeah, it's the Magmar's only level 29, Magnemite is 28 to 30, Floatzel 29 to 31, and Gastrodon is 28 to 31. So it's either Gastrodon, which I have Floatzel, and I have Weasel, or Magnemite. And that's what I want. So, here we go. Gastrodon, I can run from this. I do want to just switch and then run, just to be safe. Okay. Gastrodon again. Sure, keep using Great Dance, buddy. You do you. And Magnemite, there we go. Hello. So now we go into Jason. Nuclear bomb. Yep, fine. And thunder wave. Okay, cool. And gadgets. I think of nicknames. What do I call the Magnemite? Let's just go do Chris. So many Lunar Chronicle nicknames, but it's fine. Bloop. Okay. Put Eco in the front again. Perfect. And now Fuego Iron works. Bulbapedia. Cerebi also works. Actually, I already was there. I'm gonna go inside and look at the gym trainers. Machop, Magnemite. Okay, and Magmar. For the Magnemites, I can just use Levana. Okay. Do I one-shot Magmar with Gardevoir? Gardevoir. Level 41. Psychic. Yep. Okay. Yeah, not gonna do the exact calc, but I 120 special attack. Yeah, a bit lower than that. Yeah, okay. Good. I one-shot that. There's not really a need to worry for any of these trainers. I can always just lead with Gardevoir and then switch into Quagsire if necessary. Okay. Oh, well, hello. Yeah. Let's go here, just because I see an item, so I want to grab it. It's not useful though. Okay. If I can avoid them, I will. Just because it makes it easier for me. We go over here. Oh, we go very far over here. Sure. Oh, he turns around. Okay, I'm just gonna lead with Quagsire here because I'm very confident that it is the Magnemite trainer. And yep. Earthquake. Oh, we're even faster. Let's go Jolly Gastrodon. Oh, let's go Jolly Quagsire. Very nice. Okay. There we go. Item over here. More shards, always nice. Okay, so we have to go this way and this way. Bloop. More items, more shards. Makes sense because here you trade shards for star pieces or the other way around or whatever. So especially thematically, it makes sense for there to be a bunch of shards here. And be like, hey, look at this mechanic and look at how you can do it. Firestone, nice, didn't have that one yet. I would have preferred an extra Thunderstone, but still. Okay, so we need to do the top one. There, now we can get the item. And let's see. Oh, I need to go to the bottom there. Check, that's why I need to take on the Magmar. Actually, surf. No need to be difficult with Psychic, I can just surf. So why does it feel like the game audio is a lot more quiet? Let me check. No, I don't know what's up. Sure. Ah well, bye-bye. Now let's go remove the choice specs before I do something. Allow the experience share before I do something stupid. Okay. Flamethrower, there we go. We can also get that in the game corner, so I'm not too worried about just randomly teaching it to something. Okay. Cool. Bye-bye. Yeah. think that's all we need to do before Byron. So let's go battle Byron. Well, okay, need to level up the Gastrodon and the Rapidash more. Well, Rapidash doesn't need more levels, it just needs Flamethrower. Let's see. Yeah, you're not useful here. I do want the 2 specs though. Okay. So let's go get Flamethrower. There. Go for Ember. And voila. Then we can give this a choice specs, and then this can probably beat most random trainers. Okay. Probably still want to be a bit careful with the random trainers, but we'll see. As in, not battle any trainers that I don't need to battle. Okay, and now we just level up. Yeah, this is gonna be stuff that gets a citrus berry, and then we should be able to tank all the stone edges. Plop, muddy water, no thanks. Okay, I'll see. Let these hit surf as well. Over water pools, yeah. Plop. And then citrus berries. Nice trade. Okay. Good. Let's see. Yeah, it's gonna be fine. Here we go. Gym time. I just want to check. Okay, just to be safe. Quagsire. Quagsire. 41. With, let's see, do we have the stats correct? Yep. Against Bastiodon. Yeah, Stone is just 30%, so that I can take 3 and it's totally fine. And Earthquake, it does one-shot it, so if I switch it in and it hasn't Iron Defense, then I can just Earthquake. And it either Metal Burst, but it just dies, or it Iron Defenses and then, oh no. Oh no, it lived an Earthquake, oh no, it's so bad. Yeah, it's fine. Cool. Oh, hello. Oh no, you have fighting types. Wait, do you have fighting types? Or do you have steel types? Steelix. Hello. Okay, cool. Choice specs. Yeah. Bye-bye. Actually using Rapidash, kinda crazy. Is this the one? Yeah, no. Well, it worked. Got past him. Cool. Okay, let's see. So, Steelix, and then we have, yeah, Black Belt Ricky. Then next there is a Worker, and then there is 3 Magnemite. Just to, nah, I don't want to save Flamethrower PP, it's fine. Can always go back to heal. Oh, this is Sidor, that's not 3 Magnemite. Okay. Sure. I do like the sounds that these things make. It's quite satisfying. Yeah, I'm not gonna check all the random trainers, we'll be fine. See. Just back the mites and stuff. Okay, maybe I do want to give the experience share to something again, just to be safe. Experience share. Yeah, Kano. It's fine. Plop. Surely you don't have fighting types and you just have steel types. Yeah, 2 Steelix. Okay. And bloop. Nice. Okay. And there you have 2 bronze ore that don't have heat proof, if I'm correct. Okay, I'm just gonna turn up the sound slightly, as in just 1. Okay. There we go. Yeah, it was a good decision to give the experience sheriff a look at how much XP we have right now. Probably the Steelix would have overleveled me. Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna immediately take this on. What we're gonna do is, sure, let's go put flamethrower in the front. And more citrus berries, I guess. Actually, okay, I want to give you a spear berry. Just in case I need to play around the Steelix, and I need to get something in that can take an Ice Fang. So there we go. Okay. Cool. Save just in case, you never know when the game's gonna crash. And then after this, level up's 44, yeah. Okay. Just one thing I want to see. This is totally irrelevant to right now. And hour 24, nest ball. Not that ball. Nest ball. Asleep. Oh yeah, so these need 40%. I think I'm just gonna do taunt, hippo, go back Crobat, taunt, and then some point go Togetic and yawn. Honestly, I don't even need Togetic then. I can just use something different. No, wait, I need to... Yeah, because you need multiple turns. I get it now. Okay. Choice Spec Psychic. And then you have stuff. Yep, here we go. Byron shouldn't be an issue. His Bastion unfortunately is kind of an issue, but not an actual issue. He is a nuisance. Okay, cool. So, Magneton, the least threatening Pokemon here. Oh well, his Tri-Attack, which is kind of annoying, otherwise I maybe would have led with Quagsire. Seen if that could have done something, but nah. We're just gonna lead with my choice specs, Flamethrower, Rapidash. It's immediately one-shot that Magneton. Does it get me to level 42? It honestly might. I think it... no, okay. Steelix second. Perfect, that is what we want to see. And then we Flamethrower again. And this once again gets a one-shot. Because, well, I did need this choice spec actually for this. So, choice spec's pretty nice. We get the 41, this doesn't matter because now we're gonna be forced to switch out anyways because we see Bastion. The good news is that I think he probably sees a kill here, which means he always goes for Stone Edge, which means I can guaranteed just switch into my Quagsire on a Stone Edge, which is good because we want to waste Stone Edges and we don't want him to go for Iron Defense, and he just went for Iron Defense. Never mind. Okay. Well, in that case, let's just try to yawn. Yeah, okay, that's what I expected. Taunt. Then we're gonna swap to Megan. Stone Edge. That's 1. And that is not okay. This is actually kind of annoying. Hold up. Am I seriously having issues with Bastion? Let's go yawn. Okay, I'm just gonna. I'm gonna... Yeah, okay. Hold up. How much are this doing? 88 down to 34, so it's 55. So I can take another one. But I can't take more than that. My god. Okay, taunt. Wait, that's... I want to say that's good, but it's not good. Okay. Taunt, that is good though. So now we should see Stone Edge. Yeah, okay. Number 3. Let's go to Protect. Why not? Okay. I want to try just going into Megan first. Taunt, nice. Stone Edge, perfect. And now we're free, now we're safe. Okay. Also I have Edmund as well, which can just deal damage. Oh, I see a good way to do this. Okay. Actually I don't. Let's just go yawn here. Yeah, fine. And now we can Stone Edge. Oh. Wait, you taunt again. Are you out of Stone Edges already? No, now you are. That was 87 down to 44, right? Yeah. You shouldn't have another, but you never know. Okay. Now you're just annoying. Yeah, he's just gonna taunt. We can just be pistol at this point. And I'm seriously just gonna PP still. Like, I could try to play around Metal Burst in some way, but I don't want to. The taunt is very much annoying, but it's totally fine. Actually, what do you do? Yeah, not much. Here's something I can do that's actually... Yeah, I can go Kano. Okay, wait, he's just going for taunt now. It's like, oh, I can taunt it, but no, I can't. Maybe he's out of taunts now? Yeah, okay, let's yawn, protect, sleep, surf. And now I'm assuming that Edmund kills? I don't know, actually. Yeah, okay, well, cool. This for sure kills, otherwise we have a dead Edmund. Deadmund, haha. Probably not. Yep, cool. Bye-bye. That was so much more difficult than it needed to be. It wasn't difficult, it was just annoying. Byron, I don't like you. Yay, level cap 44. Cool. Okay. And... so Metal Burst, Flash Cannon, good move. Okay. Yeah. Let's get out of here still. Just gonna do the library cutscene and then end it there. Yep. Okay. Actually, library cutscene, get strength, and then end it there. Get strength, do the library cutscene, and then end it there. Okay. We'll get there. Neuron. Hello, Riley. Okay. Yep. And then... oh, no. Can I just leave the shader here? Just, yeah, there we go. Neuron. And... hello. Let's move it. Yep. I like to... oh, I thought we were just going inside together, but no. Apparently not. No, no, wrong way. And now we just mash through dialogue. There's some water left. I have a small bit of water left. There we go. Let's see. So after this is Lake Valor, then Lake Verity, and then Lake Acuity. Yeah, I can definitely beat Candace next stream. That's definitely gonna be doable. Question is whether, like, how far I'll get with Team Galactic stuff. Because I think probably Galactic HQ should be doable. I'll have to see. I was hoping that I could use Jolteon, but I can't. So we'll see how easy it is then. But we do still have Raichu, which is also good. And it's fast now, so that might help. It's fast and it doesn't have, like, it has a much better nature. It has hasty instead of adamant. So it's plus speed instead of minus special attack. Anyways, we're not healed up, so sure, let's go heal up and then save us at the Poke Center. Okay. And there we go. Well, that's gonna be it for this stream. I'm really happy with how the stream went on multiple levels. 1, we did a lot. We beat 3 gyms, which is kind of insane in this challenge. 2, my face looks good. As in, the lighting stayed consistent for the entire time. And I'm just amazed at regular webcam quality. Because, well, the previous webcam was just a built-in webcam, which sucked. I knew it sucked. I didn't know how much it sucked. And now I know you can just get a good webcam for not that much. It was 58 euros. And after 6 years of doing YouTube, yeah, I think it's like an investment I'm fine with. Would this have been good many years ago as well? Yeah. What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? We got a webcam now, so yay. Anyways, next stream is gonna be, I don't know, next week probably. I don't really know. We'll see. I have a lot of time during the week next week, I think, actually. Yeah, kind of. Maybe. We'll see. Yeah, I'll definitely stream at some point next week. I would like to try to finish this challenge before I leave for summer camps. So I'm hoping to beat it in 3 more streams. Like there's basically Candace and a bit of Team Galactic, and Faulkner, and then the Pokemon League. I think that should be doable. So that's what we're going to aim for. Let's just go save again, just because you never know if it actually saved. So you're always going to save twice. And then that's going to be the end of the stream. So I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time. And of course, stay alive.